Moi, by nature, was a very suspicious person. Paranoid.
Yeah.
Paranoid. And Moi came up with only one solution. Killing. Jirongo climbed the ladder and pulled Ruto.
Aren't you ever scared that this will get you in trouble?
Like the NIS.
Yeah.
If I were to be sincere, I'm not scared.
That doesn't make any sense at all. But you can qualify this statement. Where did Raila die?
Whether he died in Kenya or was killed in India, the important question is, was he killed or he died?
Do you think Biwott killed Oko?
I know Biwott killed Oko.
How do you know that?
When Biwott pulled the trigger,
Khwatenge, son of Lando.
yeah.
Man, thanks for hanging out with me here.
Okay.
So you have stated that the only person who would have killed you was Biwott.
Biwott, yeah.
But now you no longer fear because Biwott is dead.
I don't fear.
Why would Biwott want to kill you?
What I would say, Biwott, we have people. Let's say, for lack of a better terminology, let me say, you grew up in Runda, stayed for so many years in Runda. Then suddenly life becomes difficult for you. You go to Kibera, Katwekera.
Yeah.
There is that cultural shock. Nani was everything. Biwott.
Yes.
And then when Kibaki came in, it's like he moved out of high place to low place.
Yeah.
That one contributed to that. And of course, you have said something. Somebody cannot prevent what you have said.
Yeah.
But somebody can prevent you from speaking more.
Yeah.
What we have in intelligence, all intelligence organizations worldwide, is that when you speak, we do the profiling.
Yeah.
We do the profiling because we look at, you are in Nairobi during curfew, during Corona.
Yes.
So they say, what happened in Corona? So it is assumed that everything that has got to do with Corona, you know about it in Nairobi at that place. So he did profiling. He looked at the offices I was in, whatever I had known and anything. So he knew that if I've spoken, whatever I've spoken, he cannot prevent. But whatever I can speak later.
He wanted to prevent that.
Yeah. And again, those people who gave evidence in the Gor Sungu Commission investigating Oko's murder.
Yeah.
These people are... You will notice that if you talked anything adverse against... Kibaki was the president in 2003.
Yes.
But Moi's machinery was still in office. So you find that, there was some witnesses who were abroad and they were supposed to be interviewed by parliamentary. So when the parliamentary team went abroad to interview them, when they started mentioning Biwott, the clerk to the National Assembly rang them and said, we cannot afford further just
investigation.
No, we cannot afford. When they go there, they are paid per diem.
Oh, so we can't afford more per diem.
Yeah. So can you hurry up and come back?
Yeah.
And I can tell everybody here that all witnesses who mentioned Biwott in the Gor Sungu Commission were not paid.
Yeah.
Actually, Selina was really embarrassed.
Who was Selina?
Selina is the last person to see Oko alive.
Is that the house help?
House help, yeah.
Okay.
Selina. What happened? We have some things. We have some things that we do. Like even in my YouTube channel, you find I talk of something and then later people say, no, you still have connection. You still have connection in the NIS.
Yeah.
Because you have talked it and it happened.
Yes.
But when you are used to something, like let's say you are a farmer at home for so many years, you know that planting is this month, And then you look at the calendar and know this is May, yeah. So the Mays maybe. So
This
there are
height.
those things that when you're used to. And when we went to the Gorsugu Commission, I was not paid.
I want to give a shout out to a sponsor of this episode, Olympic Auto Center. Olympic Auto Center has been servicing car enthusiasts and car owners for more than 3 decades, servicing the Twin Cities and the state of Minnesota since the 90s. They have the experience, the passion, and the will to make your ride smooth. If you are in need of towing services, auto repair, or buying a new or used car, reach out to Olympic Auto Center now.
When we went to the Gorsugu Commission, I was not paid.
Yeah.
Not even a single cent. Selena was not paid even a single cent.
Why would he be giving you money?
No, okay. The National Assembly never paid me even a single cent.
Okay.
Even up to today, they never paid me anything.
Yes, I do agree they didn't pay you, but I'm wondering, Gorsungu was the investigator, right?
No, he was the Gorsungu was an MP.
Yes.
You see, like now.
Or was it like the chairman of the
Yeah,
investigation?
he was the chairman of the investigation.
So then what I'm wondering is, why would Gorsungu pay you? And isn't that...
Not even pay me. Just give me money for.
Or is it because you were broke that you needed maybe transport money or something like that?
Just like you can give me a few coins or anything. Okay, let us assume this is a TV station.
Yes.
Let us assume this is a TV station. And the TV station may be supposed to pay me something somehow, isn't it? But when I come here and I'm going to say, Mzee chukua hii kakitu.
Yeah.
That is
that's the basis.
Say, yeah.
Okay.
We can call this station what? BBC or VOA. Now, if
you
I'm
are upgrading me, man. But thanks.
Okay, if we are here in VOA,
yes,
and I go, and then you give me something.
Yeah.
VOA has not given me.
Yeah, it is. It is me.
So that is how Gorsungu, but not Parliament. And even Selina Were was never paid by. She never signed any voucher.
Jog my memory a little bit. Did the Gorsungu Commission, was it running during Kibaki's administration?
Yeah.
Okay.
A few months after when the Kibaki took over, some of the first things they were doing in a hurry was something like that.
And so the machinations of Biwott or Moi by extension did not want people to mention this even after Moi was out of power. Okay. But so are you trying to say that the reason why Biwott would have killed you is because you would have connected him?
Okay, what I'd done is already water under bridge.
Yeah.
But he profiled me and knew that I knew a lot.
Yeah.
So
what is this that you knew?
Okay, somebody can claim you know a lot, but maybe like this one. What do you call it? We have a certain animal where when it is attacked by a leopard or anything, it pumps in air and it becomes so very big.
Yeah.
So you may think it is big, but it is
small.
So when you talk of things, some people even think, they even associate, come on, najua this and this. Then he must be knowing this.
Yes. So then what I'm trying to find out is, what is it that you think Biwott thought that you knew?
Well, only he himself could have known.
Yeah.
But what I know is that, because one thing I did is, immediately I started speaking, I knew that there were only two options. Yeah. Either you say nothing or everything. Yes. So that when they come for you, you have said everything. Yeah. And that one is also some people have died for selective disclosure. Yeah. Like Jacob Juma. He died because of selective information.
He knew a couple of things.
Yeah, Jacob Juma, first of all, is an alumni of Bungoma High School. Yeah. And I was there earlier than him. But he used to use the information to threaten people something.
You're going to tell me this Jacob Juma story. So my last question about...
So what I was saying, I said everything. Yes. I knew that if I leave everything, anything, if they get me,
they will finish you.
They'll finish me. And even right now, if they get me, because everybody will die. I'll go to grave with no secrets. I'll go to grave with no secrets.
So you will tell me if you're comfortable to answer this or not.
Yeah.
So, do you think Biwott killed Oko?
I know Biwott killed Ouko.
How do you know that?
When Biwott pulled the trigger, which I'll tell you in the greater details, there were 2 inspectors of police who talked to me.
Okay.
Both of them are now dead.
Mm-hmm.
One died in a suspicious road accident,
Mm-hmm.
and another died a natural death. Because even if they don't get me, even if they don't chase me, like now I'm very safe. So one day I'll die. So Inspector Kijaju died a natural death.
Mm-hmm.
But Inspector Wekesa died. There are these deaths like in Akwin Kothek.
Yeah.
You just like Akwin Kothek, like Ronald Ngala. You just know this is an assassination.
Yeah.
So Wekesa died in such a case.
Yeah.
In a fake road accident at a place called Marich Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Many people don't know Marich Pass,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of people know Takwel Gorge.
Yeah.
So Marich Pass is not far from Takwel Gorge. They were there. Mm-hmm. And I've already, I talked to, it is there documented in the TGRC.
Yeah.
The last moments of, maybe I'll tell you, what do you call, from his house
Mm-hmm.
to when his body was found. Maybe I'll tell you that.
From whose house?
You know, they came and got him at
Yes.
his house.
Yes.
And then took him to Nakuru. Then
This is Ouko.
Ouko.
I at least have read that story that he was taken out of the house and then he was found in Got Alila.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So some people got him from his house and then they took him to Nakuru.
In Nakuru. Then when he was dead,
Mm-hmm.
he was now brought to Got Alila.
So who brought him from his house? Do you know that?
This is what happened. Moi, by nature, was a very suspicious person. Paranoid.
Yeah.
Paranoid. Moi was a paranoid person. 2, Moi liked what in Kinshasa we call songi songi.
I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to a sponsor of this episode, Candy Home Survey Realty. If you want to buy a property, whether it's a property for you to live in or a commercial property for you to invest in, reach out to Candy. Candy Home Survey Realty has made it possible for multiple lives to be transformed. If you want to transform your life today and move to one of the coolest provinces in Canada, reach out to Candy Home Survey. Thanks, Candy Home Survey, for making it possible for us to continue bringing amazing content to our audience.
2, Moi liked what in Kinshasa we call songi songi.
Songi songi is what?
Unasikia? Unajua nini?
Or like Moshene?
Moshene, yeah.
Okay.
Moshene.
Like grapevine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Moi really liked this thing. Somebody going to see him, say, unaona Khwatenge akikuja kesho, utaona anafanya. Then you see, like I like telling people, mbarikiwe.
Yeah.
Or I like telling people, the only problem is that there's no problem.
Yeah.
Now, Moi would be told, when you see him coming, he likes 3 things. He likes saying, Hodi karibu. Then he says, the only problem is there's no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Or mbarikiwe.
Yeah.
When you see that, you know ABCD. So when you go there and you do exactly that,
he will be expecting.
Moi sees that as a confirmation.
Yeah.
Then he organized. And Moi came up with only one solution. Mm-hmm. Killing.
Okay. So Moi knew something, was told something about Ouko.
Now what happened, today, being called Your Excellent is nothing.
Yeah.
We have how many excellences? 47 times 2. Each county has a governor and deputy.
47 times 2 is 94.
94, yeah.
Yeah.
Those days, even an association, like Law Society of Kenya, the official used to be called the chairman.
Yeah.
Nobody in Kenya would be allowed to be called president. It was preserved for Jomo Kenyatta.
Yeah, so Your Excellency was only for the president.
Jomo Kenyatta and vice president and Mama Ngina.
Mama Ngina was called Your Excellency. First lady?
Yeah, when when Jomo Kenyatta was alive, this is how people used to address a meeting.
Yeah.
Mtukufu baba wa taifa mzee Jomo Kenyatta, mtukufu Mama Ngina, na mtukufu makamu wa rais. But when Moi took over, of course there was no first lady.
Yeah.
So mtukufu became for Moi alone. And the vice president was called Mheshimiwa. So Your Excellency, when you talk in English, you could call the vice president Your Excellency. But in Kiswahili, you say Mheshimiwa.
Yes.
Moi felt that he was the only person who should be mtukufu.
Mtukufu is Your Excellency, your greatness.
Those who studied it, you know, we have a problem with Kenya when it attained independence. Like the national anthem, they wanted to translate it into Kiswahili.
Yes.
But if you look at the English national version and Swahili, they are two different things.
Yes.
So they looked at the name.
I will go with "O God of all creation" and "E Mungu nguvu yetu."
Because God is not our nguvu.
Yeah. I think it should have been God, or God our strength. Or "E Mungu mumbaji wetu."
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, go on.
So Moi was very suspicious.
Yeah.
And in other countries, it was normal to call an important person Your Excellency.
Yeah.
It was very normal to
Vice President is not recognized.
It's not recognized.
Okay.
In America, the hierarchy is there is the head of state of any country.
Yeah.
Then there is a head of government. Then there is the Minister for Foreign Affairs.
Yeah. Secretary of State.
Yeah, Secretary of State. So you find that in most countries, the head of state and the head of government are the same. So the second person is, and if there is a meeting in the UN or anything, and the deputy head of state goes, he's seen as a personal assistant to the president. So you find if you are the vice president and I'm the secretary of state, I'm given more respect or whatever.
So, because in our current case, Mudavadi would have more authority over fire, see fire.
Fire, see fire. No. Yeah. So when they went to America, I think I'll start from there.
Yeah.
When they went to America.
Who went to America? Moi and his
there was
entourage.
You see, if you can notice something, Trump is hitting a lot of our neighbors, but he's choosing us differently.
Yeah.
We are being hit by Trump, but not as much as like our neighbors.
Yes.
Trump has some preferential treatment to us.
Yeah.
But last year on a date like this, I think Trump would have treated Tanzania more than us.
Yeah.
So you find it reached a time when the American president changed suddenly, just like we can say America has changed according to Tanzania.
Yeah.
Because of whatever the kids did. Now when they changed, Moi wanted to go and talk to Bush.
Yeah.
President Bush, but President Bush did not want to have anything to do with Moi.
Yeah.
And Ouko gave Bush, no, not Bush, Ouko gave Moi genuine, what do you call?
Respect?
No, genuine advice. Saying, you see, if you ukijipendekeza, just ignore that, and then from some time, maybe things can like 2024, the Americans would have treated Kenya worse than Tanzania.
Yeah.
But now, so if you play it cool, baby, for some time, something like that can happen,
and you'd be treated better.
And so why don't you just ignore that and
chill?
Yeah. But then Biwot would tell him, he's an agent, Uko. Don't you see? He's even
telling you.
Yeah, he's telling you not even to go there, and
he's dictating you.
Yeah. So he's a bad man.
Yeah.
Then when they went to the US, you see a person like when they went there, they were given apartments, and the Secretary of State, who is Ouko, was given a bigger apartment alone. Other ministers have jumped something. When Moi tried to talk to them, it became impossible. Then there was this prayer meeting. Then Moi asked the president of the US, can I come and attend the prayer meeting?
Yeah.
Said, we don't stop anybody from going to church.
Yeah.
That's a church. You can come. So that is when they went.
Yeah.
And you see the secretary, foreign affairs minister, is given a priority.
Yeah.
So it's like you go to a place, people are given a 2-bedroom apartment to share, 2 ministers. But Nani is given a 3-bedroom apartment alone. So he told, toka kwa hiyo small one, tukae nawe hapa. And then when they were moving, ministers were sharing facilities and whatever, the vehicles. And Minister for Foreign Affairs was given outriders and whatever.
Yeah.
And so whenever they went, you see, Biwott was under Ouko.
Yes.
And in Kenya, Biwott was equal to Moi or something.
Yes.
And whenever they went, because ministers of foreign affairs are called, even ambassadors, they are called Your Excellency. During Moi's time and Kenyatta's time, Your Excellency ended at the airport.
Yes. When you come back.
Yeah, when you come back. So he told Nona, they are calling him Your Excellency because they know he's the next president.
Yeah.
So during the prayer time, of course, you have a few time to greet. You cannot go to the US without greeting the president.
Yes.
Said, can you set aside maybe half an hour or something? Then Bush asked him, is there something new? Or is it something that I told you when you are still in Kenya that we will not talk? He said, no, I just remembered something when I was in my hotel.
Who is this?
Moi telling
Bush.
Yeah, after
the
the prayer.
Yes.
Then said, can you brief your Secretary of State,
He will tell me.
who is Ouko, so that he comes and tells me.
Wow. Okay.
To brief him so that he comes and tells me. Then I evaluate and see if it is something that we can meet. So Biwott said, no.
But I'm wondering, wouldn't I would feel bad if someone told me, go talk to your assistant, then I'll see your assistant.
Yeah.
Or it would have been better maybe if Bush would have put it this way. You go tell your secretary of your foreign affairs minister, he will come and tell my secretary of state.
Yeah.
And then my secretary of state can escalate it to me if it is important, and then we can see if we can meet.
True. But he told, okay, you are right.
Yeah.
But he tell him to come. So
Yeah.
Biwott went and he talked, and it was obviously the same. So he said, I can't meet you. CIA told Biwott, not Biwott, CIA told Ouko, don't go back to Kenya. You'll be killed. But Ouko knew, he said, Moi
He's my friend.
Is a kind-hearted person. So it's nothing. Then they came back to Kenya. When they came back to Kenya, we have this thing that they call mothers. I don't know mothers if they'll go to heaven.
You are making a very outrageous statement.
No, it is true.
Why?
You are young, more recent than me. But remember, you are out there playing, doing anything.
Yeah.
And then your mom says, kuja sikupigi. Kuja sikupigi hata hakuna kitu ndafanya. When you enter, she closes the door, then she becomes different.
Yes.
That is why I'm saying, I don't know whether they'll go to heaven. So, Biwott after coming, not Biwott, Ouko after coming to Kenya,
Yeah.
he discovered, like you discovered when your mom had closed the door.
Yes.
And then
He discovered that things are thick.
things are bad. You can't escape from your mom because she has already locked the door.
Yeah, so he couldn't fly out, he couldn't anything like that. But I mean, he would have hidden even within Kenya.
No, he couldn't hide in Kenya.
I mean, can't you?
Biwott, no, not Biwott. I don't know why I keep on saying Biwott. Ouko should have listened to the
CIA. Yeah.
Now, he organized, Moi used to handle things, even in Jomo. Jomo, Kenya, let us say Kanu days.
Yeah.
They used to handle things tribally.
Yeah.
For example, when Masinde Muliro voted for the JM case, he was sacked and Munoko from Bungoma was made the minister.
Yeah.
So there was this thing about you remove somebody. Like Ruto is playing it, but sideways, because Kindiki was placed there so that the mountain does not seem as if they have been discarded.
Yeah.
So, but Moi would take somebody from near. When Moi removed Kibaki as the vice president, he placed there Karanja. So such things. So, and again, when you wanted to be assisted with Moi,
Yeah.
he would send people of your tribe. Like JM, the last few minutes of JM's life.
You mean when he needed to be assisted? When Moi wanted to be assisted?
No, when you had a problem, when you had a problem and
With-
you are at Turkana,
Yeah. Moi would send.
then Moi would deal with like Turkana issue. If he removes you, he places somebody of your tribe.
Okay.
And if there are people to assist you, they have to be people from your tribe.
What is assisting? What does assisting mean?
Like like Ouko's case, he gathered prominent Luo leaders
To assist Ouko depart the
to
path?
go. Now he was supposed to meet them. They discuss,
Yeah.
and then this delegation goes to see Moi and tell him, "Can you forgive our ban?"
Oh, I see.
People from his tribe, nobody from outside. Ezekiel Yugi, John Anguka, name them. That is what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
So, Biwott went, but not Biwott, Ouko. Ouko came to Kenya. When he came to Kenya, he went to see those people.
Yeah.
And they told him, during those days, if someone is contaminated and you are seen with him, then you're also contaminated.
Yeah.
So, so what happened was these people agreed to meet him, agreed to meet Ouko. And they said, we don't want even your workers to be there.
Yeah.
Because Moi used to spy on everybody. He would even send assistant chiefs to spy on ministers. Something. So what happened, these people told Ouko, if maybe your workers are employees, are paid by Moi, and they'll tell Moi that we came to see you.
Yeah.
So the best thing, make sure there is nobody at home, so that we come and see you, we talk to you.
You go. So in this case, Jonah and Hezekiah get to the village, and they find that there are Selena is there and other people are there as well.
No, I'll come to that.
Okay.
Now what happened was that when they went to, they were supposed to meet him there. So Ouko, the thing he did was to, for over so many years, people asking, why was Ouko alone?
Yeah.
Why didn't he have guards and whatever? He's the one who dismissed them.
Yeah.
And you see, working for such a person, working for a minister, even today, you find you can go to 3 or 4 months without pay. Because the minister has been in Nairobi, the minister is abroad, the minister is...
These are private security, you mean?
Pardon?
Private security, private cars?
No. APs.
Okay.
But...
I mean, what I mean is, you're saying that if you're working for a minister, it is possible that you won't be paid.
Yeah.
But aren't you on the payroll of the government?
No, I'm talking of the private...
Employees.
Shamba boy.
Oh, I see.
People like that.
Yeah.
Those who are seconded there from the ministry, the only thing they miss is maybe handouts.
Yeah.
But salary, they are paid on payroll of the government.
Yeah.
There are even some people, when Agwambo become, Agwambo used to go into the government, out of government, in the government. You find that people like his driver, people like his bodyguards, the government places them on payslip.
Yeah.
On payroll. But once Agwambo gets out, those people now continue. They revert back to his personal employees.
Yeah.
So you find that that day Ouko went. That day Ouko went and paid the workers.
Yeah.
The arrears, the personal workers. and then gave them something on top.
Yeah.
And told them, now that you have a lot of money, why don't you go for a day off? He was given an off, not knowing that the others were given offs. Like he calls me, tells me, you have not had salary for 4 months. Now, since you have not had salary for 4 months, here is your 4 month salary. And here is something on top. Yeah. And you know, when you have a lot of money, you want maybe to go home and invest. Maybe buy some damas, so that when they eat grass after a year, they'll be you can sell them as cows or bulls, isn't it? You see, you get your money, lump sum. You don't even try to ask around. You think you're the only one who has been given.
Yeah.
So everybody was given off. That was the purpose of him being without people. Was him that he said that. And he told them to go because he wanted to be, he didn't want witnesses.
Yeah.
But Selina did not go. Selina, whom I'm saying, she died without being paid by Parliament.
Yeah.
So while she was having guests, you know, toilets are not in the house; they are out there. So when she was going for the pit latrine place, she had Ouko make a voice. Yeah. You know, when somebody is holding your throat so that you don't shout, you make a voice. She went back to the room and told those who were in the room that Mheshimiwa has made a sound like that, like a goat which is about to be slaughtered.
Yeah.
She didn't know that that was the last time he'll ever be seen.
Yeah.
Now what happened was these people who were sent, Anguka knew. John Anguka knew that this thing may not, his sixth sense told him it may not be okay.
Yeah.
He sent his driver and he sent his bodyguard. He stayed back in Nakuru.
Yeah.
Those days we used to have something like called, if you have even a birthday, even if you have a birthday, you have to go to the district commissioner's place for a license.
Yeah.
So you go there. Yeah.
Okay.
Like yesterday, my son had a birthday. So I go to the DC's place and say, my son is having a birthday and we expect around 20 people. What is the purpose of that? And then you are told, okay, make sure you try to make it that people don't talk politics.
Yeah.
So that is how it was. So Anguka, being the district commissioner Nakuru, knew the people who had. There is this lady who at Matita's was Sack or something. She was the NYS boss until 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She was the DO who was in charge of drafting those nini. She was the DO who was in charge of drafting those private gathering licenses.
Yeah.
So he knew who these people had. He just had to read in the file. Then he went to those people. He went to one place at there is a place called Motorsports Club. Went to that place around 3 a.m. So that in the future, if anybody asks, he say, how can I be at Nakuru 3 a.m. and in Kisumu?
Yes.
And then somebody who is in a rush, you can see even, but you see he was relaxing. But there's something we were taught. Some people, when they look for alibi, because somebody would keep on telling, what time is it? Say whatever. He knows that Ouko will be killed at that time. So that you say, but I remember Anguka asking me what time is it, and I told him 3:45 something. So he's
so these guys, they take Ouko from Kisumu, from wherever his home.
Yeah.
What is the name of his home?
Gotalila.
So they get him from his home. They bring him to Nakuru. And the people who bring him are Oyugi and Anguka.
No. What happened? Anguka remained in Nakuru. What I'm saying, he was going around.
Okay, so okay. In my imagination, what I thought is that
Ouko expected them.
Okay.
Ouko expected.
So they sent somebody else.
Now when it reached there, You know, people from Rift Valley have a habit of cutting their ears, and so Ouko, when the time came for Ouko to welcome his visitors,
Yeah.
there are some prominent Luo leaders
Yes.
whom he was expecting,
And
but they did not come.
were these
Kina Ouko, kina Anguka,
okay?
kina Ezeki Ochuki,
Oyugi.
yeah. Now he was expecting Oyugi, Anguka, and others, other prominent Luos. So when he went to the gate to open, he found some Rift Valley, because I think it's only Rift Valley where you cut the ears.
The ear, and you
That
have
is,
a massive thing.
Yeah, Maasais and Kalenjin.
Who saw these people? Because what you're explaining is a very personal detail. The only person to have seen these people is Ouko.
Yeah.
So if Ouko is the one who saw them and saw the ears and this description that you're giving, then how do you come to know, for instance, that they looked like this?
Kalenjins, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, documents in the NIS. And
was Ouko interviewed? Was he
see, among the Nini. That time, if you look at the NIS today,
yes.
NIS today, they address issues.
Okay.
But during our time, there are occasions when we went solo, that like we could monitor who is the girlfriend of so on.
Yeah.
So this among these GSU people were there. There are those who disclosed to the.
Or that Ouko saw.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
And then the problem is some information in the NIS even today, or even those days, was that some of these people are given numbers.
Yeah.
You don't disclose the
name.
The name, yeah. For example, like today, if NIS approach somebody who is stationed in Elwak or something, and telling the person, can you find out what Al-Shabaab is doing in Somalia?
Okay.
Now, if that person is called Abdi Madhob or something, you don't write on the you don't write on the report, because somebody else will read it. So you say
Officer XYZ.
No, not of, but a resident of that place. I'm Somali there, who can go into Somalia and interact with those people. So you'd say that XQB 3-1 was among the GSU people who were in the vehicle.
Okay.
Because if they said the name, by now
he'll be known.
Yeah.
So these guys, they get Ouko to Nakuru.
Yeah, no. Ouko comes to open the door, the gate, expecting to see
this prominent leaders.
Oyugi,
Yeah.
Anguka, and so on. But he sees GSU armed with the G3 rifles.
Yes.
So he goes, he runs away.
Oh, okay.
That is when they alight and got hold of him.
Yes.
And when he's trying to shout, is when they hold his
throat.
And that is the time when Selina Were is going to the pit latrine.
Yeah.
So when she hears him, but then you see the places, there are some places you don't expect crooks or anything. So he just goes back to the house and tells people, she used the name Japonch. Japonch in Luo is Mwalim.
Yeah.
He used to be a teacher before he joined politics.
Okay.
So he said the teacher was making noise like a goat which is about to be, just making those funny remarks without knowing the seriousness of it. Just like, you remember there's a Mutongwe ferry. People are being stopped from entering, and others was going. And then what do you call the pilot of the
captain
of a boat is called whom?
I think it's a captain. Maybe something else, but yeah.
So he was telling the people, munaingia hivyo mutakufa but you see, when you talk that and then it sank, they said he knows why
it sank.
So sometimes it's not good to say something before it happens.
Yeah.
So when Nani said
his mera sound like a goat.
Yeah. She did not even know at that time. She did not even associate that the place would be Nani's in a mortal danger or anything.
Yeah.
But she
So where do these guys take him then?
The instructions were go and get him here.
Here is Nakuru State House?
Nakuru, yeah. And the system that was there during Kanu's days is that if you went too much, you'd be called to a room and be scared. Like there was a pathologist called Kaviti, Johnson Kaviti.
Yeah.
He whenever someone was assassinated, he would write a very good report. And then he was one time called South Sea at a place called, is it a Civil Servants Club? He was told, you want to find out those people, then you follow them. So there was a way of scaring people.
He used to write a good report, meaning a truthful report of what happened to them, like
Kaviti, the way he wrote. I'll come to how he wrote that report. People should not blame him.
Okay.
Because he wrote a report that even a grade 2 child would have questions on it.
Or is it the one who wrote the report that he shot himself, broke his leg, folded his clothes? Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so but let's go back. So I want to know. So he gets into State House.
No, we are still at the Nini. So he's trying to run away.
Okay.
And then he's caught and placed there.
Yeah.
And then he's placed in a car boot. The boot of a car.
Why do you guys? I'm gonna call you guys. Why do you guys place arrested individuals in trunks? Because I see cops doing it even right now. Why can't you just put them inside the car where there's enough sitting space and just cuff their hands?
In developed countries, patrol cars are made with a place for somebody who has been arrested.
Yeah.
But I would say today, I mean, even the police since my time, most of these things just to embarrass the person.
Okay.
To lower the dignity of the person.
Okay.
They may pretend, or we may pretend ABCD, but this thing is just for, like there are rules in Kiganjo. Women, unless a woman is a karateka or something like that, or a serial whatever, a woman is not supposed to be handcuffed. And again, according to Kiganjo, thing is, when I was in the police, handcuffs were very few. But nowadays, you find every police officer has a handcuff.
Yeah.
You just find any slight disagreement or anything, you see police taking. They are using those handcuffs as a mean of embarrassing the person. You see, if a police officer tells you, okay, accompany me to the police station, he has a gun, you can't run away.
Let me ask you, the handcuffs that I see the Kenya police walking around with, are they all opened by one key, or every pair of handcuffs has its own key?
What I believe in the Kenyan, they all open each other. Because I've been to a court where somebody is about to, the magistrate is about to come, and the detective who had tied that person tried, and it refused, and then they called another one. That one I've seen several times.
Okay.
I've seen it several times.
Okay, so let's go back. So, anyways, they put him in the trunk, and then they proceed to.
Then they proceed. They reached somewhere in Kericho, where the vehicle stopped for fueling.
Yeah.
And the vehicle stopped for fueling. That is when Oko realized the vehicle is not moving. So he kicked. He kicked the boot.
Yeah.
Kicked the boot. And when he kicked the boot, it opened.
Yeah.
And you see the petrol attendant now.
Saw a guy in the trunk.
Yeah. I'd really want to meet that petrol attendant. Or I would really want somebody to really interview him.
Yeah.
Because what was going on in his mind? Did he know this was a you know?
Yeah.
There are some people, I don't know whom I can give an example. A prominent Kenyan, like this Ndindi Nyoro. You know, when you get Ndindi Nyoro in a car boot, suddenly, anyway, Kenyans, in case anything happened to Ndindi Nyoro, sorry, I'm just giving a name. Because if you mention a name and something happens,
they will say you knew something.
Yeah. I'm just saying we know him and whatever. And then suddenly you see
something happened.
You know, you find him in a certain situation.
Yeah.
I don't think you may not even know that it is him.
I'm thinking so too, because so I'm fairly tall.
Yeah.
And every time that I've met my fans who have, or the audience who watch this podcast, I meet them in, wherever on the streets, in the airport or whatever, they are surprised at my height. They're like, man, you don't, we never knew that you're this tall. And so I'm imagining if I am in that situation, if I was, Uko's case, and I'm the minister, and I'm handcuffed, and I'm thrown in a trunk somewhere, and maybe it's possible that he was bloody, torn clothes and stuff like that. So even when they look at him, they would not probably imagine that it's him, because they can't even probably identify him. It is very possible that if you meet Ouko today on the street, you might not immediately recognize that it's him. Yeah. So maybe I'm thinking that maybe that attendant didn't know that it was him at that point.
It also happened to me. There was a boy.
Yeah.
When I was in Form 5, he was in Form 6. And then we met in Mandera. And Mandera was the acting county boss.
Yeah.
And whenever we went to Ethiopia, there's a trading center in Ethiopia called Malkasuftu.
Yeah.
So I would choose people to enter into the vehicle and it kept disturbing me. So one day I told him, ulienda shule gani? The guy was very annoyed.
Yeah.
Yani Khwatenge umekuwa mkubwa mpaka unajifanya unijui na tulikuwa na Bungoma High School.
Yeah.
So when you meet somebody at a place you don't expect him, in circumstances that you don't expect him, maybe you may even never know it was him.
Yeah.
So this fellow, as he saw, Ouko, I think if they would have just left him, the fellow, they would have just introduced themselves as police officers and maybe it would not, but then they held a gun at him and told him, pretend that you don't know. I mean, you have not seen anything. So they fueled. Then the convoy went between Kericho and Nakuru. The convoy stopped, and Ouko was taken out.
Yeah.
And he was asked, "Sasa ulikuwa unajifanya nini?" What? Because it's like one has to die.
Yeah.
Because if this petrol attendant would have shouted, they have kidnapped somebody. You see, people would have surrounded that petrol station and those police. So they were then that is how he lost it. That is how his leg was broken.
So they broke his leg.
The leg was broken between Kericho and Nakuru.
Okay.
And then they went and arrived in Nakuru. When they arrived in Nakuru, they went to a place. There's a room. In the State House, there are 5 types of people. We have the military, because the president is the commander-in-chief. So all the military people within State House are under instructions of the ADC.
What is ADC?
ADC, the ceremonial soldier who stands behind the president.
Okay. Aide camp. Okay.
Aide camp. Yeah. The military under him. We have 2 types of GSU there. We have the rec company. These are the people who walk around the president with suits, and you see following the vehicle running.
Yeah.
That is the rec company. Then we have the G company. G company guards all state houses and state lodges. They are the watchmen there.
Yeah.
So there are 2 types of GSU. There is the military, there is the DCI, then there is the intelligence. So that time the intelligence had placed there two inspectors from intelligence. Anybody with access with people from the military. And these people there is a place where the president enters. That is the only place he's alone.
Yeah.
In America, it is the Marine that stands at the place.
Yeah.
If you see them at the gate, the president is there. Plus, of course, the flag, the yellow flag. But in Kenya, it is the rec company that is there at the gate. So anywhere the president moves, even we have seen picture of Ruto walking in State House with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
They are just there, they're monitoring. They cannot be seen, but they are monitoring.
Yes.
So that day, the 2 from the special branches, 2 from the intelligence were Inspector Wekesa and Inspector Kinyanjui.
Yeah.
Those and they saw. And when they saw it, they told me, those days you had to enter sort of a covenant or a swearing in that I'll never disclose. So, but I later disclosed. But Nani was followed and killed at a place called Marich Pass, Wekesa. Nani died about 10 years ago, Kinyanjui.
Natural death?
Natural death. But one thing I noticed on the obituaries in the newspapers, I didn't even know that he was from Limuru.
Yeah.
If I would have known he was from Limuru, I would have gone I would have gone to see him, to apologize. You know, I had promised him never to disclose, and there you are on TV, in the media.
During the Gorsungu investigation,
So, what happened? These are Nani's last moments on earth. No, he's still on earth, eh?
Yeah.
But last moments alive.
Yes.
Last moments alive is that they had differed with Moi. No, they had differed with Biwott because Ouko used to give Moi advice that Moi
That'd be what?
required.
Okay.
You know, we have advice that you need. It is not necessarily the advice you want.
Yeah.
There are times when, okay, it is the same, but there are occasions when what you want and what you need are two different things.
Yes.
So, Ouko was among those people who told Moi what he needed to hear. And Biwott used to tell Moi what he needed to.
What he wanted
to hear. That is how. And then in any government or in any organization, like now we have ODM. You see, there is ODM which is saying we are in government. There is another one. So we usually have to. So there was the ones who are telling Moi what he wants to hear. So that is how it was. And then they also fought. Some people ask me why I had strong feelings towards Agwambo. The truth is, Ouko was killed because of molasses plant. There was a lot of fights between Biwott and Ouko concerning molasses plant.
The molasses plant that now belongs to the family of Agwambo.
Yeah. So me, I feel you cannot take something that killed your brother and you be gifted.
So when they were fighting, when Biwott and Ouko fight, are they fighting over ownership or?
What was happening? You know, Biwott is the one who introduced something called 10%. It is Biwott. Before Biwott.
What is 10%?
If you want to construct something, what can we say? You want to construct Talanta Stadium.
Yes.
You want to construct Rironi Road. Biwott would just come to you and tell you, just tell you the truth. Quote anything you want. But whatever you quote, remove a zero. That is my money, which is 10%. So Talanta Stadium would be costing maybe 10 million.
Yes.
You can even say 30 million.
Remove 1 0.
But 3 million is
Biwott.
10%.
Okay. So then they are now in State House.
So that is why they differed.
Yes.
And they differed because Nani wanted molasses plant to assist the people of his place. Remember, Koru is a sugar cane area.
Yeah.
So he wanted that one to continue so that people from his constituency can be employed there. People for his constituency can gain from that.
Yes.
But Biwott wanted another person to come there so that he gets the 10%. That is what.
Yeah, I see.
That is why they differed.
Okay.
But do you know why what he told Moi? He did tell Moi we differed because of corruption.
Yeah.
He told Moi we have differed with him because you hear him being called Your Excellency, so he's going to take over from me.
That's a very important perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we are in the State House.
Yeah.
So Nani was there kneeling. Remember, he has a broken leg and is kneeling. So there
Must
is
be very painful.
Eh?
Must be very painful.
Yeah. And he was just being told one thing. Just accept that you are undermining the president and apologize to him. And he was saying, no, I cannot apologize for something that I didn't do. Then Biwott pretended to be annoyed.
Yeah.
He pretended to be annoyed, took out a pistol, shot him from the side, and it came out on the other side.
Biwott shot Ouko.
In the State House, Ouko was kneeling before Moi, and security. The security are just there with eye contact.
Someone can just walk into the office of the president, in front of the president,
State House,
with a gun. In this case, Biwott. Moi is right there, and he sees this guy chomoying the gun and, shooting his colleague.
What I can say, there are so many things that happen in State House that if I were to tell you, you'd think it is fiction. Do you know that when Moi was the president, there's a time Ruto, the current president, went and slapped and boxed somebody inside the State House.
Who is this who is boxing?
He was called Ruben Chesire.
Chesire was a senior man, though.
Yeah, and a relative to Moi.
You want to tell me that the current president was Boy's bosom friends with President Moi, that he would see him boxing his, I don't know if it was uncle or cousin or whatever, nephew, and say nothing?
Yeah. It happened.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that Moi was okay, people doing something on his behalf? Because okay. in Ouko's case, for instance, Biwott comes and tells Moi, this guy is undermining you. And then he kills him. So basically, you know what, you're my boy, I'm taking this fault for you, I'm taking care of you. In this other case of Chesire, this guy comes and tells him, hey, you know what, this guy is probably...
No, I'll tell you what happened with Chesire. I'll tell you what happened with Chesire. Chesire was a brother to Zipporah Khwatenge.
Yes.
And their mother is the one who educated Moi. Their mother is the one who educated Moi. You remember...
so they're not blood relatives?
They are not blood relatives.
Okay.
I'll come to that. You remember there was a time when Uhuru was the president and Ruto was the deputy president.
Yes.
And Ruto said, I almost beat him.
Yeah.
And then Uhuru said, hata akinipiga, hakuna ubaya. He was trying to remind people how it happened the other time. In the State House, it's a bit of a challenge because if you beat somebody up in the State House, which police station are you going to report? And it's a bit of a challenge.
Is there a police post or station inside State
House?
House?
They are there.
Okay.
But then...
Inside State House? Inside the State House grounds?
They are.
Okay.
Like, you remember Ruto wants to construct a church.
Yes.
It's just next to the police.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you see that police specifically is to guard him. Now, imagine a nephew of the president going to a police station to report to a constable that a friend of the president. So anything happening within state, that is why Uhuru said, hata angenipiga, because anything happening within State House is quite different.
Yeah. And so, I am flabbergasted here, my friend, when you're describing this, because I'm like, man, Moi seemed like a guy who was friendly. And you want to tell me he saw, for him to appoint Ouko into a cabinet post, he must have been friends with Ouko to some extent. He saw him being killed and did nothing about it.
Okay, let me say this. Apart from what I read in the intelligence, when Moi, in 2002, Moi decided that it was Nani was to be the candidate, Uhuru.
Yes.
And Biwott was among the people who was against it.
Who did Biwott want?
Biwott was saying, open up, let the membership decide on the person who will be. You don't have
your
just
successor.
You don't have just to appoint anybody.
Yeah.
Do you know what Moi told him? If it were not for me, if it was any other, you would have been rotting in jail now. You not even have time to
speak. to be speaking here.
Yeah.
So basically, Moi protected him
Yeah.
in that case because
Or even other cases, like let's say that I've stolen twice. It doesn't mean that I'm even have stolen hundreds of times.
Yeah.
But it is at least twice.
Yeah.
So what Moi was trying to say is that Biwott has committed offenses, but he used his presidential power to block it. Yeah.
Are you trying to say that Biwott killed other people?
Biwott, but I'm not. He can have killed people. There are some things like getting. You see, if you look at the way he performed after killing Ouko, it shows that was not his first killing, because if you kill somebody for there is also that shock and whatever the reaction. But you see, he behaved normally. He was telling Ouko, just admit that you are undermining the president. The word is undermining. Admit you are undermining the president, and then after you admit you are undermining, ask for forgiveness. We move on. And then he said, I can't admit what I have not done. Then the guy got annoyed, pretended to be annoyed, took out a pistol, shot him, and told the president, I'm sorry. We can't be arguing over something. It's like getting somebody stealing, and you ask him, are you stealing? He says, no. You see, you even get annoyed, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are supposed to, when we are caught red-handed, we are supposed to accept. So he wanted it to be seen as Ouko had been caught red-handed and is denying the obvious. But the truth was corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah, corruption.
This is very interesting, my friend. And so, it's very interesting then that in later years, Moi himself dies. Biwott himself dies.
Yeah. Both of them died a terrible death.
You think Moi died a terrible death?
Yeah.
He seemed very... he was wealthy. He had the best medical care. Dr. Silverstein was taking... Dr. Silverstein from whatever was taking very good care of him. And he had the best medical care that money can buy, I guess. So how would he have died a terrible death?
Moi, there are some people who stay in Runda.
Yeah.
But they sleepless nights.
Yes.
We have some people who sleep in Korogosho.
Yes.
Or even Dandora or even Kibera next to the sewage. But there is no... So property. Let me talk about Moi.
Yeah.
I used to work in the office. Most of these things I didn't even when I talk of so and so, apart from people like the two, Kinyanjui and Wekesa, whom I knew personally.
Yeah.
Up to this time, I've never stepped in a state house
Yeah.
or even state lodge. I've never been beyond the gate.
Yes.
But whatever was happening there, reports would come. It's just like an editor. Editor is in the Nation House. He can edit reports which are coming from all corners of Kenya.
Yes.
And even if he lands in Elwak, he'll tell you all the place, Shimbir Fatuma, Wajir Bor, whatever. He'll tell you all the Bulahawa, Bulapa, all those things. He'll talk about them. But he has never stepped there. So that is how it was. I knew what was happening there, but up to this time, I've never stepped in State House. So there's a place not very far from Precious Blood. There is a hospital there. I'm forgetting the name of the hospital. At the junction of Kikuyu Road and Naivasha Road. There's a hospital there. Opposite the hospital, there's a kinyosi there.
Yeah.
So I used to go there. And at that time, I used to wear rags and whatever. Not the way, of course. So one time, that kinyosi is called Moses Adoli.
Yes.
One time he introduced me to some people. These people were used to work in State House security.
Yes.
So he told them, huyu ndio yule Khwatenge unasikia. So these people planned for me to meet Moi. And we planned that I go with my drugs. I mean, I had no alternative Because like now, maybe I can be having Sunday-best 1 or 2 clothes.
Yes.
But that time, those were the clothes. So the plan was that I go there, meet Moi. Then he looks at me the way I am. And Moi was somebody who could say, hey, have you eka 40 or something? We had that plan.
Yeah.
But then they later came and told me that Moi is not feeling well.
Yeah.
And some things you don't talk to people when they are sick. So I just left him, but he never recovered. Then he died.
Yeah.
So these people who used to work in the State House, there are times you meet.
Yeah.
They are retired. These people are retired. Even if Moi was still alive, would still be guarded by Ray Company.
Yeah.
But the people who would have been guarding him are those who were born during Kibaki's time.
Yeah.
So those who used to guard him during those years, they would sit down. And Moi was an workaholic.
Yeah.
So when they meet, he's so idle. And one thing Moi had naturally was inquiring. If he knew personally, how is your wife, how is your home, how is everything doing that? That's when people would say, niko na kamradi fulani. Pata ka 50,000. So that is how he used to operate.
Yeah.
Now that he's idle throughout, they would talk. Then they went and talked to him and said, hey, huyu inspector ukimwona anakaa kama chokora. So there was that plan.
Yeah.
And they told me that I think the thing that made Moi regret a lot was Kibaki.
Yeah.
You know, Kibaki, he allowed you to say and do anything. Imagine people used to call him at ulikuwa kwa wheelbarrow or something when he was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't even mind that.
Yes.
Then it came to Moi realize that he has killed a lot of people. But if he would have just ignored those people, the way Kibaki is
ignoring them.
So Kibaki is the one who caused Moi to regret. Because
so he regretted the decisions he made during his presidency.
Especially the lifestyles that people now, things went bad. And the deaths that happened, he regretted towards the last days.
Yeah.
The problem is, a person of his position, he cannot call a press conference and
apologize.
Yeah.
But in his heart, you think he was remorseful?
He was remorseful. And that is why we were using that opportunity. If only I would have met him, I would be living a... But it is gone.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that he died at a terrible death. And I want to know what you mean by that.
A life of regret. That just regretting.
Okay.
Yeah, that I don't know whether the terminology I used was good, but it was a feeling that those people would have just left them. Because people would talk about Kibaki, says, chicken poop. And life goes on. So he felt that if he would have ignored that way, Kenya would be very far. That was his regret.
Do you think when Kibaki looks back at his legacy, though, he was proud when he looked back at his legacy?
Kibaki is the best president, but there were only 2 problems with Kibaki.
Yeah.
There were only 2 problems with Kibaki. First of all, I was sacked because I said Kibaki can be a better president. So I'm proud that I predicted.
Yeah.
There are 2 things that affected Kibaki. You know, he was elected when he's old. He was elected when he's old.
Yeah.
Suppose he had been elected in 1992 and retired in 2002. Kenya would be very far.
Yeah.
The first thing is he was elected when he was old. And the other thing was the accident. The accident made him be a person living with disability.
Yeah.
But if he would have, if he would have been old, but not accident, Kenya would still be better. But you see, those are like 2 strokes.
But there's people who say that Kibaki also has blood in his hands for, the things that he caused in 2007, 2008, post-election violence, by deciding to cling onto a chair that some might say or argue that was not his. Because it is possible that he might have lost that election. And so him wanting to continue holding on to that seat caused a lot of death in the country. Don't you think that's something that would have made him regret too?
Let me not be fair here. Also, let me interview.
Okay.
Who won the election 2007?
Some people say that it is Raila Amolo Odinga who won that election.
No.
Okay.
Nobody knows who won.
That's what Kivuitu said.
No, not Kivuitu. Kriegler.
Okay.
Everybody stole. Kibaki stole, Raila stole. So we don't know who won the election. And again, if there is if we argue and a neutral outsider comes, I think the neutral outsider we should take. There are some things. Okay, thank you. I think in the past I told you I have that. There are times when most of these things people say are photographic mind. People provoke.
Yeah.
If you just told me, okay, write or do anything, you find a lot of things I'm provoked by people. This is what happened the year 2007. Raila stole.
Yeah.
Kibaki stole. But then we have a Swahili word which says pwagu na pwaguzi.
Yeah.
Pwagu na pwaguzi. Mwizi na mwizi mkubwa. Do you know that today, this is 2025.
Well, today is 2026. It's this episode is dropping on
Okay,
New Year's.
let me use 2025. That is 18 years.
Yeah.
Since that thing. So a person who was born 2007 has an ID, can vote.
Yeah.
What happened is that I'm saying it's a long time since the election happened. And what happened was that both sides stole.
Yeah.
Both sides stole. There is a place called Nyakach. There's a place called Nyakach. I want to talk it holistically.
Yeah.
Because it is even alleged that Ruto organized. It is also a good opportunity to talk about at Ruto organized for burning of the church in what do you call this place? Kiamba.
Yeah.
We have to be very careful with what we say because you remember Kiamba MP died. There was a by-election in Kiamba.
Yeah.
Kiamba now in Kiambu.
The Kikuyu,
The original.
Yes.
Why do they share names?
Is it because people moved from the original Kiamba to that Kiamba area?
If you go to Kitale, Trans Nzoia, there's a place called Luya Farm.
Yeah.
There's a place called Keio Farm.
Yes.
So when Luyas went and settled somewhere, they call it Luya Farm. So people from Kiamba
in
Kiambu went and settled in Eldoret.
Yes.
And when they settled in that place, they called it Kiamba because they came from Kiamba. That is why you find so many places like Kisumu Ndogo, Somali Ndogo, something. In Kapenguri, we have a place called Kambikisi.
Yeah.
Now, when we had a by-election during Uhuru's time, Uhuru supported somebody.
Yeah.
And Ruto supported the other person. So when they were supporting that way, somebody, without thinking, went to Kiamba and said, huyu Ruto ndiye alichoma watu wetu Kiamba. And you see those people who are banned in Kiamba have relatives in Kiamba.
Yeah.
So when that contributed to why Ruto's person won. Because the Kiamba people know. You know, we can talk a lot on social media. We can talk a lot everywhere.
The Kiamba people know what?
You have a cousin who settled there, isn't it?
Yes.
So you know what happened.
What do they know? So what actually happened?
What actually happened, it is related to the whole election. They are saying that Ruto organized and planned for that.
Yes.
Ruto was in Raila's camp.
Yes.
And they were sure they were to win. So there was no planning. What happened was it was a spontaneous reaction. It is not something that they had planned.
Yes.
They knew they were to win. So there was no way. Actually, in a few sentences, this is what happened. Kiambaa, when elections were now, when people are now convinced that the elections are stolen, the next thing they did was get Kikuyus out of here.
Yeah.
Get Kikuyus out of Nyinyi watu ya, now you see Kalenjins in 2007 were on Raila's side.
Yes.
So when elections were held and stolen, now they were telling those Kikuyus who were there, move.
Yes.
Then at the spur of the moment, you see, you can you plan to burn a church when you did not know that people are going there?
No.
So when fights started, houses were burnt, it came to people's mind that the safest place to go is a church.
Yes.
How can Ruto plan to burn a church when they did not? The Kikuyus, when they saw their houses burned, and you see from that place to the main road is far.
Yeah.
So if you start going to the main road, they will be caught on the way and you'll be killed. So they decided to go to the church to avoid being killed on the way. And they believed that if you're in a church, it's just like today, someone can accuse you and say that you are the one who organized for Jinsi to enter the parliament.
Yeah.
10 minutes before the Jinsi went to parliament, it is just somebody who started saying, bunge, bunge, bunge.
Yes.
And they went. So
So in Kiambaa's case, it is somebody who just started shouting, the church, the church, the church.
And everybody went to the
And
church.
everybody went to the church.
And then
So Ruto's hands are clear of the burning of the church in Kiambaa.
And another thing is that they said that, you know, these people, human rights, they get a lot of money from abroad to run their organizations.
Yes.
Now, people felt there are some people, if you name them, like Biwott, you can't just come and say Biwott did this and everybody will believe.
Yeah.
I think if you are to tell somebody that Biwott met me on the road and offered me, gave me a pro box, tumia vile utatumia, people would not believe.
Yeah. Or people would not believe.
But if you said something bad about Biwott, people would believe.
Yeah.
So, people believed that if you talk of Lotodo, then everybody knows Lotodo hates Kikuyu. Lotodo hates non-Kalenjin.
Yeah.
So they said, they even came up with a story that Lotodo and Biwott met, not Biwott, Lotodo and Ruto met and at a certain place and planned. And you know, this is January 2008.
Yes. Nobody is meeting nobody anywhere.
No. Lotodo died in 2000. Lotodo died. Now, you see, let us talk about Kiambaa burning.
Yeah.
If you are to meet Ruto now,
Yes.
one-on-one, and ask him to transfer himself to the year 2007,
Yes.
tell him a month before election, what was in your mind? He would say, we were just waiting to be
To be sworn in.
to be sworn in.
Yeah.
Now, if you are sure you're going to be sworn in, can you plan for eviction or whatever?
Of course not.
Okay, these are the people who just in the last minute decided to go to church. Nobody would have even guessed that they would go to church already.
Yes.
They just went to church. When did he have time to organize for? When did he have time to organize to come and meet these people and burn and whatever?
Yeah.
And then they are also organizing with somebody who died 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I want to say this, 7 or 8 years ago. I want to say this, that without any fear of contradiction,
Yeah.
Kiambaa Church, me, I'm half a Kikuyu.
Yeah.
My mother is buried at Tumutumu, a place called Kayaba.
Yes.
I can say that, and I was sacked because I was against Kalenjin killing Kikuyu in Molo.
Yes.
that contributed. So it reached a place, and that's a story for another time.
Yeah. You're saying Kiambaa Church something.
Yeah. So what people know, those who have interacted with me, I'm more proud of my Kikuyu heritage than my Bukusu heritage. So I can say, as somebody who is a part Kikuyu, that Kiambaa thing was not planned.
Yes.
It was not planned. It is something that people just collected themselves somewhere, and a crazy Kalenjin decided to burn that.
But maybe what people say sometimes when they say that, he orchestrated the Kiambaa church burning, he did not directly tell people, hey, go burn that church. But he might have incited people. I think what they try to allude to is that it is possible that he might have incited people to be violent in his speech.
It is impossible because Ruto, Kina Martha Karua and whatever were in KICC following them. He had no contact with the ground. And those days, there were mobile phones, yes. But you see, it was not like today. Yeah, so it is just... And it also pains me because when something happens, like now, somebody dies, you say, political assassination. And if any politician dies and we say it's political assassination, we will spoil even the current president and the future presidents will kill people. Because our mind will be any politician dying. So we have to be so sure that everything it's filed in the proper file. So Kiambaa, it happened in hours. It happened in hours. Nobody organized them. And I want also to say how Lotodo, who was supposed to have met in a hotel with Ruto, died in South Africa. It was a very funny death.
Was he assassinated?
No.
Think?
He had a heart condition, and he was told Kenya they cannot treat him. So they told him go to South Africa. I think Johannesburg. But South Africa. So when he went to this hospital, there was somebody who was with a doctor, and he was waiting there. So he went and opened the door and said, "Hasten up, bwana. You are talking too much. Some of us are dying on the line." People took it to be a joke, and then he went and sat down.
And he died.
So when it came for his turn, they told him, go. They found he's already dead.
Yeah, it is interesting that we brought up the case of Raila and Ruto. They were bosom friends in 2007 when they were the Pentagon in the original ODM that was there then with I think Jeremiah Nyaga and Balala. And was it Charity Ngilu? With of course Ruto and Raila. And it is very interesting that relationship of theirs at some point has appeared strained, and so at some point it's appeared to be generally okay. But is it wrong for me to assume that these guys have been friends always? And when they come out to shout at each other and ask their fans to go out and block roads and throw stones and stuff like that, they are still bosom friends. And the reason why I'm trying to qualify my statement here, I will qualify my statement by saying this. Raila called people to go and protest that the election has been stolen from him in 2012, I think, 2017, and 2022. And in all those times, he was saying that, hey, you know what, I want to give you better. This guy who's coming into office is not going to give you better. And then come 2024, we see them, marrying together with Bruto, something that he had done similarly sometime in 2021 or 2020, or whenever they did the handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta. And so Raila becomes a very confusing and polarizing figure in that way. Of course, there's very, very many people who love him, appreciate him, and thank him for what he did for fighting for democracy and all that. But when on the flip side of the coin, when you look at him, what do you think runs through Raila's mind when he loses this election? For example, in 2012, 2017, 2022, did he really want to be president? Some people have said that he really didn't want to be president and he didn't care if he won or lost.
My belief is this. Raila believed that he won the 2007. He believed he won it. But these other elections, he is just to give... he became a businessman.
What do you mean by him being a businessman?
He discovered... Like when we started talking, you talked of somebody being rich and whatever. And living a lifestyle like.
Yeah.
It's like today, if I played a game...
Yeah.
I've never played this betting.
Yeah.
But supposing, or there's even the Naivas, you buy something, you become lucky winner.
I've never won anything, man.
Yeah. If I become lucky, maybe I get 100 million. I just say, why can't I buy treasury bill or treasury bond or even this government investment so that I stay at home?
Yeah.
Every month you don't worry.
You have something.
Yeah. This is what I wanted to say, that it is possible to have a lump sum money from nowhere. Then you pile it somewhere.
Yeah.
Then every month, you don't even report to any office or anything. Every end of the month, you get more money than somebody who is earning.
Yes.
Raila has reached there. Raila realized, especially the new constitution, it was very good for Raila.
Explain.
Where he can get... Raila gains a lot of things. Gained a lot of things without sweating.
Yeah.
There's some information which unverifiable that most of the people or many of the people elected on ODM used to send him per diem every month. There's even a time when somebody recorded Parsaris. There is a place where Parsaris are. She was saying, I've forgotten to send Raila 100,000. Now, if one person sends him 100,000 and then there are 100 people,
yes,
he ends up earning more than the president.
Yes.
So a lot of people who are elected on ODM are either related to Raila or you remember Tuju. Tuju, there was somebody who was to be elected, who was to be nominated on ODM called Malo Malo. But then Raila overruled the ODM electoral board and said it was going to be Raphael Tuju.
Yeah.
And then when Raphael Tuju became the Minister for Information, he associated himself with Kibaki more than... He associated himself with Kibaki more than Raila. And then Raila was reminding him, Malo Malo was the one to be the candidate. And then Tuju asked him, it is true you overruled Malo Malo, isn't it? But can you finish the part, especially what you gained from...
So are you saying Tuju gave Raila money?
That is what he said. He said it is true you overruled the party and replaced me with Malo Malo. But then, see, you complete the whole story and say how much you received.
But what you're saying here is very, very, very interesting. There's a gentleman, a very good friend of mine, and a very good friend of Raila as well, who was seated where you were seated a couple of months ago, just after Raila passed away.
Yeah.
And I asked him that very question. I told him that people say that Raila used to receive money from political candidates or political aspirants. And this wonderful gentleman told me that never from me, that he never gave Raila any money. So I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and we talked about this. And this friend of mine told me the reason why your friend did not win that election is because he did not give Raila any money. Now, what you're trying to say here is you're basically confirming that Raila actually used to receive money from political aspirants.
Yeah.
So, is he the one telling you, hey, give me some money? Or are people just coming up and saying, hey, thank you for supporting me. Here is a token of appreciation.
Raila made an arrangement with people. Especially in a certain province, Raila's father used to endorse people in a different way from Raila.
Yeah.
What Raila's father used to endorse was simple. Anyway, let me not go deep into Railas because I can spend 3 days. Do you know that? There was a time when teachers. I can give 2 examples.
Yeah.
Before M-Pesa and even after M-Pesa.
Yes.
Before M-Pesa, as the year was going towards 2002, you know, Moi, I told you, and I tell people, I was bitter with Raila, and I'm still bitter with him. That because I'm the one who investigated Ouko's death. Kisumu molasses plant played a big part in Ouko's death.
Yeah.
You know, when you investigate something, just let me tell you the thing. These people you hear, political assassination, there are times when I meet them and I don't think if there is anybody whom I've gained financially, it is Julie Ward. Julie Ward I've gained financially. But you know the funny thing? I'm unable to solve Julie Ward's death. There's a few deaths that I'm unable. Julie Ward, there is Khwatenge, there is Ronald Ngala. But I remember Julie, by the way, Julie Ward's death is the one that caused me get this T-shirt. Yeah. So they made contacts with me.
Who, the family of Julie Ward?
Eh?
The family of Julia Ward?
The family through a third party.
Okay.
Through a third party. A Jew in Illinois. Illinois ndio kwa kina Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah. A Jew from
That's why he was
Illinois.
senator for.
Of course, I'll not disclose his name. And he's the one who sent me this T-shirt.
Yeah.
He said, "What do you like in the world?"
Yeah.
Of course, I like things to do with Lingala and Congo.
Yeah.
But I said, if anything happened to me and I have a WW T-shirt,
Yeah.
said, I'm going to buy you an original one.
Yeah.
Na it came, ila juala ilikuwa imechomwa, it's me who
broke it open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I would have solved Julie Ward's death,
Yeah.
When the father was still alive,
Yeah.
I'd be very, very rich today. But sometimes we come with conscience.
Yeah.
You see, some people say the truth. Some people say the truth is... you even find a couple, your wife comes and says, "Can't you tell me the truth?"
Yeah.
You see, when you tell her, she says, "You have told me." She has no capacity to know the truth.
Yes.
But to her, the truth is, can you convince me? It is very easy to convince somebody. And I saw a lot of openings in Julie Ward's case.
Yes.
But my conscience told me I'd rather continue staying the way I'm staying than cook up a story to convince John Ward. He would have paid me handsome. If by all this time I've said, this is one of the few cases I cannot crack.
Yeah.
Like Ronald Ngala, Khwatenge and whatever.
And Julia Ward, yeah.
But then still they assisted me the way. They educated my kids in secondary.
Yeah.
And a lot of things. There was even a time I would say, I need 15,000, 20,000. But I had to tell the truth that I am unable to. This thing, the more you answer a few questions, more harder questions come. So, but these people who are relatives to, those who are relatives to people who are politically assassinated,
Yeah.
I don't think there is any other family. Even those cases where I've solved 100%,
Yeah.
I don't think there is any other family
That has reached out.
that have sent me even 5 bob.
Yeah.
But I've met most.
When they say that you are doing your job and therefore they don't need to.
No, money is not the motivation.
Yes.
The motivation is you have the guilt in you. Now you have said it.
Yeah.
And the other motivation I get, like this JM's widow, she died. He left 3 widows.
Yeah.
2 are dead. Now there is remaining the senior most.
Yeah.
But then there is this one who died the other day.
Yes.
There's not even a day I visited her place, and she even gave me fare to back home or anything. But we could stay the way we are talking with you. We would spend that time, and she would want to know how is your family, how your children, how do you live, whatever. Those being very personal. You know, money, pesa inaisha.
Yeah.
Pesa inaisha. Nguo hizi zinararuka. But you see, when I meet them, like Dani's children, Bishop Muge's children, I met them.
Yeah. You solved Bishop. Are you the one who solved the case?
Yeah. I met them.
In that case, was it an assassination?
Yeah, it was an assassination.
So when you solve a case, are you finding the culprit, or are you just concluding that this is an assassination?
When I meet the family, I think I may die I will die one day.
Yes.
I want Kenyans of the next generation to come understand this. There is, whenever I sit with the family, there is, to my spirit, I told you, Mama Terry Wanjiku Karaoke. We used to meet.
Yeah.
She lived not very far from Yaya Center. We could meet and we could talk for hours.
Yeah.
And when we talk for hours, anybody who meets me maybe for the next 1 month or so would meet me. Okay, I never told people. But if I told Kenyans and they saw me the way I was radiating, they would say, lazima huyo mama alikupatia mamilioni.
Yeah.
But then, financial or body-wise, I'm poor. But spirit-wise,
very rich.
Very rich. And the other thing I do is that when I meet with them, of course, when you talk to the press or anything, there is editing. Like the case of Ouko. I was interviewed by NTV. And when I was interviewed by NTV, they aired that program without asking the family without talking to the family of Biwott.
Yeah.
So Biwott's family, and you know, Biwott had taken, is it Textbook Center?
Yeah.
They had taken them to court. They were told they were to pay 20 million.
For doing what?
For defaming him. So
how are they defaming him?
You know, there's a book which was written by I don't know whom.
Oh, and it was being sold by TVC.
He was being said that he's the one who killed Ouko.
Yeah. And
he knew Moi was going to be. It was the last days of Moi's government, so he knew that after Moi things will change. So before Moi came out, he went and sued, I think, Textbook Center and other people. And
yeah.
So here is the time NTV has aired by me saying that, and then the family was saying that. The advantage of being poor, Jirongo taught people. You see, can you confiscate anything from Jirongo?
Nothing belongs to Jirongo.
Nothing belongs to Jirongo.
Yeah.
And some of us, we cannot be sued.
Yes.
Because the worst is just being declared bankrupt. But Biwott's family wanted to sue Nation Media Group.
Yes.
So I referred them to the records in the parliament.
Yes.
Hansard. Because when we were investigating Ouko's death in the parliament, Ouko was asked, Nani Biwott demanded that those people who had mentioned him be cross-examined by him.
Yeah.
So he was given the name of those people who mentioned him. And his lawyer was Mutula Kilonzo, the late. So when Mutula Kilonzo was given an opportunity to cross-examine those people, he was told those people who had mentioned Biwott.
Yes.
All the names, and he was given copies of what we are going to present.
Yes.
And then Mutula Kilonzo answered back, these are the witnesses we have decided to cross-examine.
Yeah.
My name was not there. You know, there is this secret.
Very interesting.
Yeah, there is this secret that you cross-examine me, especially a person like me. The more we talk, the more So if I've disclosed 100 things about you and you start cross-examining me,
You're going to disclose 100 more.
or even 1,000.
Yeah.
So Nation Media Group went to the family and referred to the
Answered.
and said
Yeah.
he was asked if he could examine people. He was the one who demanded.
Yeah.
And this is the letter he demanded. And when he demanded, this is the letter we gave him the list of including Khwatenge. And when Mutula Kilonzo answered back, he said, we want to cross-examine the following people. And
Apart from.
among the few who, there are others whom, if they are cross-examined, they'll be given prominence and they are useless. So we let them just talk.
Yeah.
So that is how it was.
So when we talk about Raila, I think Raila was a very important figure in this country's history. But all these handshakes that have been
Business deals.
all these business deals that were going on between him and the presidents of the day during when they were happening. In our conversation before this, you told me that they were using him because he was also not very well. Why do you think they were using him? I mean, there's many people they would have used.
Okay, I'll come to that. But there's something in the course of talking, I bypassed it. Raila used to make money.
Yeah.
In those things, and he knew that by the time, get people paying him something, he gets more than the president and does nothing.
Yeah.
And Raila, Kina Khalwale, Kina Martin Shikuku, they know how to point a mistake, but they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So there's something that is getting out of my mind, but I'm saying Raila, the first time, when Moi saw him working the other way, they said that Moi was saying, I gave you the molasses plant, so I'll take it back. And then Raila came out with an idea that he'll be taken to court. So people started contributing money. That was before M-Pesa. So there used to be a receipt book, 20 shillings. Is it 20 or 50? You pay 20 shillings, you're given the receipt. The year 2001, a lot of money was collected to assist Raila in should Moi take him to court, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Moi never took him to court. The money
Came back. The money stayed.
Now, this is different from what I'm saying, like in a MP sending 100,000.
Yes.
I'm now talking of Raila collecting money from the people.
Yeah.
Then it came to a time when was it called, and teachers were very much pro Raila.
Yeah.
It reached a time when the teachers went on strike, and the government refused to pay them for the period that they were on strike. And Raila opened a pay bill where everybody would pay money so that the teachers can be paid for the period. The money just disappeared that way.
When you are saying that Raila opened a pay bill, is it Raila himself doing this or is it other people?
Well, what happens, because some of these small things, person like Raila does not deal with them, like even printing of the receipts and whatever. But the money ultimately went to him.
But let me be the devil's advocate here a little bit. So let's say I'm a friend of Raila and I am seen everywhere with him. People know that this is Raila's man. If I come to you and tell you, hey, you know what? Mzee has said that you need to give him 50,000 shillings, 50 million shillings or 50 billion, whatever.
Or even 100 shillings.
And yet it is me who has come up with that. He probably has no idea. Isn't it possible?
Yeah, it's very possible.
Yeah.
Because somebody was called Newton or CMO.
Yeah.
We know how to differentiate these things. We know how to differentiate who has been sent and who has not been sent.
Okay.
There's somebody called Newton or CMO. You know Langata got filled a long time ago. So there was a...
Langata Cemetery?
Yeah.
Cemetery? Okay.
It got filled a long time ago. And a plot was... A farm was found in Machakos.
Yes.
So this man called Newton Osiemo went to the people who are dealing with. He said he wants two envelopes. One envelope was for the Minister for Local Government, who was Musalia Mudavadi. And the other person was the mayor for Nairobi, Majiwa. He said, give me he was given good envelopes.
Yeah.
He disappeared. And you see Majiwa and who?
Majiwa and
Mudavadi. They were hearing it
on media.
So it happens.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is I'm capable of knowing who sends people and who presents.
A friend of mine recently was telling me something.
Yeah.
That if they were a child of the president, they would go around the country collecting money.
Yeah.
They just show up and they say, my dad can't come, but I am here representing my dad.
Yeah.
Or they just say, you know what, you need to give 50 million shillings, for instance. But now the person, if it's a governor, for instance, would not know, is he asking for himself, or has he been sent by his dad, or something like that? And maybe then they would just give the money without knowing.
No, these things happen because Masengeli. Masengeli had a nephew. I think the nephew has a case.
Masengeli is the cop.
APM.
Yeah.
There is a member of his family. The last, you sent M-Pesa, you see the last name Masengeli.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. But what I was trying to say is that some of us, we are capable of knowing
who has been sent,
who hasn't been sent, and who is used.
And so what you're saying here is in your capacity as an intelligence or former intelligence officer, you can say without contradiction that it is possible that this money was ending up in
Raila's
his pockets.
Yeah. That is why you can see with every handshake, he makes it a bit harder. If you can compare his handshake with Uhuru, some people say the handshake. But then this other time...
He was checking.
Yeah. No, the bank check.
Oh, okay.
Now, the other one, with the Ruto, it becomes even a bit harder to prove. You only use suspicion.
Yes.
Because he said, I just volunteered the experts, but he doesn't talk of what he was.
But let me ask, when he's getting something, if he's getting money, is this money coming from the government coffers, or is it coming from the personal pocket of the man at the top?
Let me say this. Any position, starting from MCA to, I don't know about other countries, but Kenya. If you look at what somebody was recently saying that if the presidential campaign, you need 10 billion.
Yes, Jalango said that.
Yeah. Now,
a day. I think it says something like 10 billion a day or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raila has been campaigning how many times?
07, 12, 17 and 22. That's 4 times.
97.
Or 97 he also ran?
Yeah, 97.
Okay. So that's 5 times then.
Yeah. So you find he needs money for that.
Oh yeah, you ran with NDP.
Plus, he needs money. Right now, if I were to meet the family, starting from Oburu, I hear Jaoko, the son of Oburu, wants to be governor for Nairobi or anything. If I were to meet that family, apart from Raila's sister-in-law, who is the home MCA, but I would advise everybody in that family, including the daughter, what do you call, Winnie. I would encourage all of them to... If you look at Jomo Kenyatta's family, when Kenyatta died, it took a long time for Uhuru to come back. And Uhuru was brought in. He didn't bring himself. That is why they had to rehire Gachagua and tell him, you are the only one who can control Uhuru. Get him from alcoholism, bring him back. Kibaki's son, Jimmy, wanted to be. So we should reach a place where, and then Ruto's children. I don't think there is any who is interested in
politics.
So these
But
people,
doesn't Charlene seem to be interested? I mean,
politics, I doubt.
She seems to be going out and about, making a name for herself.
Yeah, but not politically. The person who is a political child to Ruto is Ahonya.
Who's that?
Farouk. Farouk is called Ahonya.
That's his last name?
No.
It's a nickname?
It's a Luhya nickname.
Okay. What does
by
that
the
stand
way,
for?
do you know I come from near Ruto's place?
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Ruto, if you Google, there is a Google map there. You can. My father was called Lando.
Yeah.
And even my son, hey, thanks, you gave him some birthday yesterday.
Yes.
My son Lando shares 3 names with his grandfather.
Yeah.
Now, if you distance from Daraja ya Lando, then that bridge was named after my father. Daraja ya Lando to Chepsaita.
Oh, this is in Luandeti?
Yeah, it is in Luandeti. Yeah.
Okay, to Chepsaita?
To Chepsaita.
Okay, so let's find the direction to Chepsaita.
We come from near. So,
okay. It says it's about 27 minutes.
27 minutes.
Which is 11 kilometers. 11 kilometers, 27
and you see,
minutes. And it's right in the border between Uasin Gishu County and Kakamega County.
Yeah. So we are neighbors. It is just like somebody in Kawangware and somebody in Kino.
Yeah.
That's how we are with the Ruto. So you find Nani spends more time in our side than even than Uasin Gishu.
Who?
Farouk. Oh. He spends more time in Western than Nini.
Does Farouk come from
Chepsaita?
Okay, I see.
So he's always in our place. And then he speaks Kikabras with an accent.
Okay.
So that is why the Kabrasi nicknamed him Ahonya.
Ahonya. Oh, I see. I see what you mean.
Yeah, but if there is anybody who is Ruto's political son, it is him.
You think he's going to run for office?
He's going to run for Tarbo.
Oh, yes.
And the lady is worried. The lady is also the lady MP. The MP for she's also close to Ruto, but there are these people who are closer than,
Yeah. So then what we were wondering is how while Raila was benefiting, the people that he was in the handshakes and handchecks with were also benefiting.
Yeah.
So how did that affect Raila?
And even Luo Nyanza was improving.
Okay.
And that is why you can see those people who are still going for Jirongo's funeral. You saw they were complaining. And that is why there is even some problem within Luos in ODM and Luhyas in ODM.
Yeah.
That is why you found them saying, we know we are going to cooperate with Ruto in 2027.
Yeah.
But, they did say exactly what I'm saying, because that is the work of the intelligence officers.
Yeah.
What did the person say?
Yeah.
The unspoken message. People have got... there is a way of people speaking. You who understand the language can say what they have said.
Yes.
But the speaker and the people around, they understand a different thing.
Yeah.
So what people are saying during Jirongo's funeral is that every time Raila associates himself with the government, development appointment in positions Luhyas get, now there are 2 Luos, Wandai and Bandi. But Bandi is not a Luo per se, but is a Luo.
Yeah.
Bandi is a Tomboya's tribe.
Yes.
Suba.
Suba.
So Luos are 2.
Yeah.
Bandi and the other one.
The ICT one. I forgot his name too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you find that, but what lawyers have noticed, is whenever Raila and ODM agrees with the government in power, be it Moi's time, it was called cooperation. During Kibaki's time, it was called nusumkate. During Uhuru, it was handshake. And then during this time, development has always been going a lot to Luo Nyanza. Luo Nyanza. So what people are talking, the hidden messages, as ODM is organizing to agree with the Ruto during the 2027 election, we are not comfortable with everything going to Luo land. They should also come this way.
Trickle down to us.
So people on the ground, they have benefited every time.
Yeah, but I wanted to tell me about the using though. How Raila was used even when his health was flailing.
Yeah, I'll take a few examples. The first example was during COVID time. Raila got COVID and he was in isolation. But Uhuru would take him at night to check how things are happening. These people are having that belief that when you get hold of Raila, you have gotten the whole of Luo Nyanza. So, and other areas like Coast. Coast, Raila was really loved. So they were saying that getting him, so they were not even giving, one of the reasons why he even went to be in India, I think you'll ask the question why people are saying, did he die in India or in Kenya? One of the reasons why he went to India was that in Kenya, people were just disturbing him all the time.
Even when he's sick, people are there around his bed asking
for... The doctor recommends that he should have a lot of rest. But Uhuru and Ruto and whatever, they believe that their presidency becomes more secure with his cooperation. So there was a lot of... and I'm only talking at the level of the president. I'm not even talking of county governments and whatever. Because you find that a place like Luo Nyanza, if you are a governor, you could do anything you want. So long as Raila was on your side. So if you saw a lot of people demonstrating, we want this governor of ours, then you drag Raila into without giving him time to maybe rest and so on.
And so what I'm hearing you say here, I mean, we can come to that, of course, is some people say that Raila died in Kenya, and then an empty coffin was flown from India. And one of the things a friend of mine was telling me is that if they would have said that he's dead in Kenya, then there would have been chaos. They would have said that the Kenyan government killed him or something. So they say that let's pretend that he died in India, and then let's fly in an empty coffin, rename a plane Raila 001, and then Rao 001, whatever, and then that way we get out of hand. And so what they are essentially, this guy is saying the coffin that was being carried from JKIA was just empty. And they were very scared if any of the motorbike riders would have opened that coffin to find it being empty. It would have brought problems. So I asked this friend of mine, are you telling me that half of the Kenyan government contingency flew all the way, half of the Kenyan government contagion flies all the way to India to bring back an empty piece of wood? That doesn't make any sense at all. But you can qualify this statement. Where did Raila die?
Okay. I'll come to say this. There is a constituency called Malava. They had a by-election recently. I'm proud of my age group. We have reached a stage where we are comfortable playing the background. You'd find that there are these young men your age from across the political aisle who are in constant contact with me, asking me things, and I feel very proud because this thing of Jomo Kenyatta, this thing about Mwai Kibaki and Moi, you don't have to die on the seat.
Yeah.
We want to be here so that your age now does that. To us, you do consultations.
Yes.
Consultation. Me, I'm contented with that.
Yeah.
Because you find a lot of things that is happening. I can make a lot of... you see, I just give you 2 hours advice, and the whole of 14 days, I'm just relaxed at home, taking Mumia stuff.
Yes.
And Kericho. One thing, that is what I'm saying now, consultation.
Yeah.
From where I'm seated, from my house, I can make a lot of conclusions. As somebody who has been there.
Yes.
And when I make that conclusions, I'm liking your generation, especially me.
Yeah.
I don't know about my age groups. People say when I was on earth, I'll always be on earth because even I die, I'll still be on earth.
Yes.
But for those days I'm seeing your generation really listen to me.
Yeah.
And that one I really appreciate. They really listen to me.
Yeah.
And they take my advice seriously.
Yeah.
That is why I even gave that example. And that is why I'm going to. There are some things I'm humbled.
Yeah.
There are some things people talk to me and say, Mzee, hey, lakini, kwa ajili ni wewe umesema.
Yeah.
You see, they say, the only reason we are trusting that is because you have said it.
Yes.
It really touches me.
Yes.
And it is more than even millions of getting money. Now, this is one thing.
Yeah.
The important question is, was he killed or he died? Whether he died in Kenya or was killed in India, or he died in India or was killed in Kenya, the important question we should ask ourselves first, was he killed or he died?
Yeah.
But from evidence we are seeing, and also we have we have to respect the family. You see, the family has come to a conclusion that he died.
Yes.
He was not killed. That is very important.
Yeah.
So if he died, whether he died in Kenya or in India or even in Pluto,
Yes.
that is not important.
Okay.
Because he died, he was not killed.
Yes.
That is what. But then, once a scout, always a scout. Once in a government, you're always in a government.
Yes.
You know, there's somebody called Nuro Kanga. Nuro Kanga, when we talk a lot, in the intelligence, they say, NIS, they say, when you don't want to cheat, don't speak.
Yes.
But the more you talk, people will compare what you started and whatever, and somehow they'll find you're contradicting yourself.
Yes.
So, a lot of things, when they happen, you come to, when a lot of things happen, you come to make up a picture. Like Nuro Kanga, he went to a kiosk, and he wanted to show off. He even had a camera. He wanted to show off. He told the kiosk person, you know, naweza pigia baba kura. If you go to Google, you'll find that.
Yes.
Unaweza pigia baba kura. And I'm not kura, simu.
Yeah.
And then he ran and placed it. And that was Raila. And you could hear the voice of Raila very weak. And he asked Raila, uko wapi? He said, niko India. Niko India. And you could hear from the voice Raila was not well. He said, nimekula kwa kiosk hapa. Ukirudi Kenya, unaweza nitumia shilingi 300-400. And I was even wondering now, mtu kama huyo anaweza itisha 300-400 kwa Raila. But anyway, there is that. This is something that was not pre-planned or anything.
Yeah.
Unless somebody can come up with a theory that Nuro Kanga was talking to somebody who was
Pretending.
aping Raila's voice. But he said, I'm in India and I'm not feeling well. Then he said, siku ile utakuja utanitumia 800. I don't know whether it is exactly 800, but small amount.
Yeah.
I said, okay. Then he cut them. So Raila went to India.
Yeah.
And Raila went to India to two hospitals. His daughter, Rosemary, was blind. She went to a place where they don't use the conventional medicine. They don't use the conventional medicine.
Yeah.
They use this lifestyle change and things like that, so that you get treated. And it is through that the daughter, Rosemary, gained a sight. So they told him that they can treat his problem having that. But when he was in India, he developed, I think, diabetes. I think he developed diabetes.
During this last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in 2 hospitals in 2 different towns.
Yeah.
He was in 2 different hospitals. With that hospital about usage of herbs and whatever, because those herbs are the ones which made, it is even the very same hospital that made Rosemary gain her sight.
Yes.
So he went to that. But then he developed some medical condition that he had to go to a normal hospital. No, I'm confused there. He was in the
normal hospital.
No, he was in a herb hospital.
Yes.
Then he developed some problem.
Yes.
Then he had to be entered into an ambulance to go to a normal hospital.
Yes.
He had to now to go to a normal hospital. Something, I think it was a heart attack or something like that. Stroke, heart attack or something. So those ones, they don't treat that. So he had to be entered into an and then go to
a normal hospital.
Yeah. So these are the things that, now when we come to things to do with the coffin, now we have established that most likely he died in India.
Yes.
999.99 chances.
Yes.
Now he died in India. Now when he died in India, what do they do in India? Someone dies, he's burned.
Yeah. They cremate them.
Yeah. India is not used to things such as
coffins and all
like Jirongo dies and he's going to be buried on 30th.
Yes. Okay.
So Raila died in India. Raila died in India. That one we have answered.
Yes.
But most important, Raila was not killed.
Yes.
Although his lifestyle made him die earlier. When Jaramogi died in 1994, his elder brother was there.
Yeah.
Jaramogi's elder brother was there, and he was seen in. So people are saying he looks younger than Jaramogi. But people said this thing about fighting for freedom, Jaramogi house arrest and whatever, made him look older than his elder brother. So lifestyle that Raila has had.
What lifestyle is that?
Being detained.
Okay.
I think is the longest detained person.
Yeah.
This thing of tear gas and whatever.
Yeah. You think all those things contributed to him dying early?
Yeah. If we let us take 2 Railas.
Yeah.
If Raila would have been born a normal person, went to a normal school, did whatever,
yeah,
he would have been healthier than what he did.
Oh, okay.
This thing about even being in a vehicle and a policeman throws tear gas in, he inhales it and whatever. Anybody who has been in politics, not even Raila himself.
Yeah.
Okay, a person like Ruto, if you look at Ruto, if he would have grown in the corporate world or whatever, I think even his health condition may not. Kenyan politics is rough. I think I've answered that. So now here he is. He has died in India, a place where they burn corpses.
Yes.
It is not like in Kenya, where you find opposite a hospital, somebody opens a workshop there. Places there all types of
coffins. Yes.
We have 2 types of people. We have Muslims. We have Indians. You see, their burial things are different.
Yes.
Because whatever is used to carrying this justice, who died the other day, it was taken back. I don't know, to the church or to the mosque or something. Another Muslim, when he dies, so you find that there was that challenge. And the Indian thing is a person is disposed of immediately.
Yeah.
So you find that Raila dies there. He has to be brought to Kenya, something that is unique to them. People have to come from Kenya. And it is quite unfortunate that those people who are close to Raila, for their own selfish thing. That is why I say Ruto, Uhuru, Kibaki, not much. There are times when they were unfair to Raila because of their selfish political needs.
Yeah.
Now you find a person like Stephen Leto is a journalist and very close to Raila on a personal level.
Yeah.
You find a person like Sifuna, the SG. These are the people whom I should not be telling.
Yeah.
But they are the ones who should be telling. But I'm telling them because they know the truth.
Yeah.
But they create a situation where they want to gain on their own. The first person to say Raila did not die in India was Leto.
Yeah.
But you see, I've just said of the unique characteristic of Indians. Now we were coming there with our own traditions, with our own laws and whatever.
Yeah.
That is why they wanted to get rid of the body quickly. They wanted to get rid of the body quickly. And when they wanted to get rid of the body quickly, they just took any coffin.
Yes.
Simply made.
Yeah.
And then it goes.
Yeah.
And they wanted the body out of Kenya as quick as possible. In fact, I don't know why these people had to go. They should have just taken another plane and brought.
Yeah, the ones who were there.
Kina Mudavadi, kina nani, kina Sifuna. I don't know why they had to leave Nairobi.
Yeah.
And then go and then come back. But the reason
I guess it was to give him, show that he was important to the Kenyan community.
Then from there, when they reached there, the Indians were, in fact, they had overstayed.
Yeah.
Go. But then Mudavadi is two things. I said internationally, Minister for Foreign Affairs is very, very much honored. So he went there as a Minister for Foreign Affairs. He went there as an equivalent of a Prime Minister.
Yeah.
And Raila was a person of threat to Modi.
Yeah.
So that is how they agreed. So they said, okay, if that is the case, then we'll accept a few people too. And then they say a few people, the Prime Minister, who is also the Minister for Foreign Affairs. So there are few people, the daughter.
Yes.
Whatever. So if they say 5, and you see we have ego problems, it is possible that Raila occupied 3 or more coffins from India to the grave. Okay, I'm saying to the grave because this coffin that had the national emblem and whatever was the last one. It's the one which was buried. So it is possible that it is even possible he had 3 or more coffins in total. And this is how I put it. India, because it is not their tradition, they are trying to dispose of the body. And Kenyans coming from Kenya, going and coming back, was eating into their time. So they came in a simple coffin.
Yes.
And a place where they don't, they cremate bodies. Don't expect them to be very good in issues of
taking care of the bodies.
Of coffins, taking care of coffins.
Yes.
So he was placed in a simple
coffin.
Yes. He came and arrived in Nairobi. When he came and arrived in Nairobi, that is what I'm now reasoning from here. As I said, I like your age. We consult with them and I make comments from here.
Yeah.
When they reached the airport, there was chaos. There was chaos, and this chaos had to do with there was chaos when they reached the airport. This chaos was caused by people, the way they behaved.
Yeah.
His body was supposed to be removed from the plane. Now that is the coffin, the simple coffin that came from India.
Yeah.
When they reached and they were alighting from the plane, there was a lot of problems.
Yes.
So those now that is what we used to do when I was you are told this is what we train you, but when you go to the field, some things can come out. Who thought that bodas would enter into the and then interact with the planes and whatever?
Yes.
That was a big security issue. So when the boat was being taken out of the plane, there was chaos. He was supposed to be given a military salute. His coffin was supposed to walk between the two lines. On a red carpet. It didn't happen because of the crowd. It is quite possible somebody must have thought, like I said, you are trained, but you use that training now to use your own personal initiative. You now use your personal initiative to do what you do. Somebody must have thought from the airport that if we walk around with the coffee, somebody may even hijack it, and anything can happen to it. I'm now answering a picture where you see the military people sitting on the coffee. It shows that he was not on that coffee because there is a reverence on the dead person. You cannot be. So those people, and that is why these people, that is why we are trained. That is why those who are there are now paid well. Because you have to think on your feet. Just somebody felt, okay, as people are doing that, somebody must have rushed, come out with another coffin or something. Or even that coffin that came from India. Then it was sneaked out, and people are just following this one. Because you have to, I think, personally, I appreciate that. Because if anything would have happened, if anybody would have come with petrol and burned that, you would have burned just a coffin, and Raila's body would not be there.
But let's imagine, for the sake of argument here, that somehow someone gets access to that coffin and they break it open or they open it and then they realize that inside there is no body. Then what do you think happens then?
It would be very embarrassing. But you see, like what we are saying, some of these things are not planned. These are things that just happen. Because the funeral funeral committee planned something smooth. The body comes, it is taken to Lee funeral. And then what? Now there was the time when you...
And I think the viewing was supposed to happen at Lee funeral home.
No.
Initially.
No,
initial viewing.
Not the viewing.
Before they changed to JKIA, it was supposed to be somewhere else. Was it Parliament maybe?
No, this is what was supposed to happen. The body was to be... there is a... In India, he was just dressed simply or something. Now he was supposed to be washed. He was supposed to be dressed in smartly and whatever. That was to happen
in
Lee funeral. But the timing, the plane arrives at this time, and then from there, prayers and whatever. Then the convoys move slowly to Lee funeral. But before the convoy even reached Nyayo Stadium, that was already time when it had even eaten into the time for, it had already
the
eaten
washing.
The washing and whatever. So a decision was made, go straight to Kasarani. Now, going to Kasarani, they went straight to Kasarani. Now going to Kasarani, this is what happened. We have phones, and even during my time, we used to have radio calls. So those people in what do you call Lee funeral, who are supposed to wash him and clothe him, were now told, go straight to Kasarani. We meet there. Now meeting Kasarani, they reach already there late because they have eaten into all the type of Lee funeral. And then again here, two things happened. One, we have more people than
Anticipated, yeah.
It is like you expect 5,000 people. Then you say, okay, let us make a preparation for 7,000. And then 15,000 people come.
Yeah.
So they overwhelm them. When the people came more than they expected in Kasarani,
Yeah.
already they were too late for Kasarani.
Yeah.
And there were too many for Kasarani. Now they were to go to a room to convert it into a mortuary.
Yeah.
Now, when they were converting, they were also eating into more time. And already there were VIPs
Yes.
who are supposed to view the body first so that others, like me and you, we can view the body.
Yeah.
But then, the VIPs were being kept. And the crowd was becoming
Agitated.
So the crowd were, and you know in Kenya, kwa nini mnaficha
Yeah.
He was supposed to be here by 3 p.m. It is going past 5 na bado mnatuchelewesha.
Yeah.
Kuna kitu mnafanya huko. So they started, and you see the VIP protection are taught something to protect the VIP. So when these people now pushed in, and you see the problem is they did not just push in, they started throwing things.
Yeah.
And then whatever happened, unfortunate, people died. Unfortunate, it was because of those things that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see, hey, let me tell you, somebody called VIP protection. It's a very risky job.
Yeah.
I trained for that, but it is just like these operations, kina Wagala,
Yeah.
kina Lotr. I laugh at it this time, but then during those days, you used to you tell the other one. By then I was not married.
Yeah.
So you tell the other one, ukikuja matanga yangu, my girlfriend is called so and so, kuja umsalimie.
Yeah.
Mwambie hata uko so you find that those things which are VIP, it is a very sensitive job. VIP protection. Like Indira Gandhi,
Yeah.
when she was killed, those days we did not have mobile phones and whatever.
Yeah.
But I knew Indira Gandhi died in November 84.
Yeah.
I knew about it within 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they talked to the British intelligence, and the British intelligence came to our school and told us November. So you find that even right now, all of them, there's a way they communicate.
Yeah.
For example, there is a security lapse in, I don't know where, the other side of the world. Every person who deals with VIP protection, they talk.
Yeah.
Everybody who deals with VIP protection talks.
Yeah.
So these people who are guarding VIPs were very worried. Anything happened to that VIP, it would not just be a concern to all VIP protection people worldwide.
Yeah.
Would have meetings to say, can we study? Can we learn from that? So it was because of the delay and whatever. And I think, if I'm not wrong, I think I've said that at the airport, it is quite possible that he was placed either in the intention was when he's at the airport, he was to be placed in the good coffin.
Yeah.
But when they saw that, they must have felt that let us to move with this good coffin. People think whatever, because anything imagine, as you said, you break into the coffin. Imagine that you break into the coffin and find there's nobody there. It would be a scandal, isn't it?
Yeah.
But suppose you break and you find Raila there, it would be even a bigger scandal.
Yeah.
So that is, I think I've answered why there could have been 3 or more.
Definitely. And I think it is, if you don't find him there, it's also possible to say that, you know what, he's risen.
Pardon?
You can turn around and say, no, Raila has risen. He's risen from the dead. He's no longer with the land of the dead. Something interesting happens that connects Ruto and Raila. I know tomorrow you're going to Muaf's pod, and maybe you're going to talk about Jirongo's death there. Muaf's pod is going to come out before mine, definitely.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Jirongo a little bit, and I really don't want to talk about his death because I want to give Muaf justice to handle that. I want to talk about Jirongo's origins, his origin story.
Oh, yeah.
Because he comes out as this stalwart figure who is extremely wealthy, flamboyant, drives around with expensive cars and stuff like that, and even has a note that is nicknamed after him. In your understanding, what do you think makes Jirongo the man that he is in the 90s?
Yeah. First of all, he's older than me by 3.5 months.
Okay.
He was born in March, and I was born in the mid 4.5 months older than me.
Okay.
When I was in primary school, the largest money was 100 shillings.
Yeah.
We had 5 shillings note. We had, which was orange in the color.
Yeah.
We have 10 shillings, which was green. We had 20 shillings, which was blue. We did not have 50 shillings.
Yeah.
50 shillings came when I was in Form 5. Then we had 100.
Yeah.
20 shillings was called blue because it resembles today's 200.
Yeah.
And it also was called mbao because at the time of changing from East African currency to Kenya shillings, it was 20 shillings.
Okay.
20 shillings. And then at that time, a dollar was 5 shillings.
Yeah.
Dollar was 5 shillings. Sterling pound was 20 shillings.
Hold up. A US dollar was 5 shillings at a certain point.
Yeah, 5 shillings.
So I've learned something here. $5 to a shilling. 5 shillings to a dollar. And the reason why we used to call Sheng 20, we used to call it blue back in the day. So it was because it was blue in color, because the note was blue. Okay.
And later on, it came to be called Kasarani. Because it had Kasarani Stadium at the back. Yeah.
Okay.
But during Kenyatta's time it was. And then 100 was called red because it was in red. And it was also called Maasai because there are pictures of Maasai.
Maasai at the back.
Yeah. So later on, around 1980, Moi introduced 50 shillings.
Yeah.
Which was lesser than 100.
Okay.
And then later on, I don't know which year, Moi introduced 200 shillings. So during the during the Kanu election.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying during 1992
elections.
Yeah, the government felt that 200 was becoming less, so they brought in 500. And it is unfortunate for a person like Kangumu, Gumo. Gumo saying that the money was printed specifically for Jirongo. No, it was not specifically printed for Jirongo. Yeah. What happened was, on one hand, it was just by pure coincidence that the country had decided, because if you go to buy something, you would carry a lot of 200 shillings. So they brought in a 500, just like the way they brought in 200. It's because people are going to places with so many hundreds.
Yeah.
So the more they introduce, like now, if you want to buy something at 4,000 and you're buying it at 50 shillings, you'll carry a lot. But if you go there with thousands, you'll just carry 4 leaves.
Yes.
You'll just carry 4 leaves. So that is how it was. That at that time, it was just a pure coincidence that it was now, just like the other time, they introduced 1,000 shillings later.
Yeah.
So at that time, it was introduced at a time when people were campaigning. And that is the time when money was, there's no election, even after.
Yeah.
There's no election when money was being thrown around.
Yeah.
And they felt that instead of giving somebody 100 and 200, they make 5. So they felt giving somebody a 500 shillings. And a lot of people who used to do that was the YK92.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to show people that the government is for you, you could even take a loan.
Yeah.
And then go to bank. And then when you go to bank, you say, nataka tu noti za 500.
Yeah.
So when you go to your campaign place, you tell people, easy Jirongo ni so, it's like in Luo Nyanza, you go around with a picture of Jaramogi or Raila, and you even, maybe you have recorded somewhere Raila is praising you.
Yeah.
So those people are just, people even reached an extent. Nobody will ever know the extent of what 500 did, because it, you could go to the bank, take a loan, and then give people, but they tell them, "Ini pesa ya YK92."
Yeah.
Because you knew if people thought that YK92 is giving you money, then they would
vote for you.
Yeah, but then the money was nicknamed after him simply because it was around the time of the election that the money came out.
Yeah.
And it was and in most of the, it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
It was the largest even today. Do you know anywhere someone can just start dishing 1,000? Even today is a bit hard, isn't
Yeah.
it? So if you find that there is an election like in 2027, and somebody's dishing out 1,000 in the whole country, the 1,000 will be called the name of that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just the money came around this time, and he had nothing to do with the money.
Yeah. So his name, the 500 being called Jirongo, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
But why is it that it's, Jirongo and Ruto come up at around the same time?
Yeah.
But then why is it that Jirongo is associated more with this money as opposed to Ruto?
Ruto is a very small person.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look at the funeral of...
Small in terms of size or small in terms of...
position.
Okay.
If you look at... it's like a provincial commissioner and...
Chief.
District district officer, maybe something like that.
Okay.
And Jirongo is the one who pulled Ruto into YK92. Because can you check the distance from Kamagut to Lumakanda?
Okay, let's see. Kamagut to...
Lumakanda.
Okay. Kamagut.
To Lumakanda.
Lumakanda, Kenya.
Lumakanda.
Okay. Here it is. It is 22 kilometers. It's about 32 minutes. So this,
but in reality, it is less than that.
Okay.
Because two T junctions, that is you are using a vehicle, you go to Uganda Road, then turn, but if you have to use a motorcycle or use these shortcuts, it can even be less, much less. And they used to meet at a place called Kipkaren.
So who and who are meeting?
When you grow up near each other. For those who, for it's just like a Kawangware person is regular in Udhiru.
Yeah.
And a Kino person is regular in Udhiru.
Yeah.
So you see from Kino to Kawangware is long, eh? But if you consider this one comes this and the other. So when Jirongo was piling up, he could take people from Kanesek village, his village. So he took Ruto. And Ruto was just like anybody else. Ruto gets excited and electric when he has a microphone. When he has a microphone. I will not be shocked. I will not be shocked if you record Ruto. And then in the evening you play the video to him. You say, am I the one who says so? So there was
maybe one day I will get him to sit where you're seated and have a chat with him. And see how he becomes electric when he's seated there.
Yeah. So what happens? And he's religious.
Yeah.
So religious, when he was still young, he used to go crusade, vitu kama hizo. So it is something that
being on the podium was something natural to him that did grow with. Let me ask you something. Was Moi religious as well?
Yeah. Moi is of that level of Kina Ruto.
But my next question then is, Moi was killing people, man.
Yeah.
And yet he was religious. Or he was okay with people being killed and yet he was religious. So I don't know what that says of his political student, but let's go on.
No, I'll answer that. You never know somebody. As a Christian, we believe that the Bible says that Judgment Day, ubaya wako na uzuri wako wote utajulikana. I was shocked to hear that what do you call, Moi, used to take whiskey. Yeah.
Wasn't Moi a teetotaler?
In fact, I was even ready to argue that because even when I was in the system, we believed he did not take alcohol, and we believed he hated alcohol.
Yes.
I have a boss who died because of that.
A boss who died because
of alcoholism.
Okay.
He was called Kimeto. Kimeto was to be made a very senior man. He was a very senior man.
Yes.
He was in charge of intelligence in Rift Valley. But he knew Moi did not take alcohol, and he knew that Moi did not like people who take alcohol.
Yes.
And every morning by 8 he's in State House, and he would stay in State House until midnight when he would go home.
Yeah.
Or every day that Moi was in Nakuru or in Rift Valley.
Yeah.
And he used to take alcohol. So he'd go home at midnight, take a shower, take a bottle of drink, gargle the bottle of whiskey, and then sleep.
Yeah.
But then that taking, caused his death. So I've always believed that Moi and alcohol, but then when he died, those who were close to him said that he used to take a glass of whiskey, and he used to call it dawa ya wazee. So what I would say is that, but then generally, I have issues with people who are very religious.
Okay.
Yeah, I have issues with people who are very religious, especially these Pentecostal churches, which are these born-again people. If I can remember very well, there is, what do you call, Prophet of War?
Yeah.
Prophet of War has been telling people who even had polio when they were young, bring your crutches, I will make you walk.
Didn't they show him in hospital the other day in Germany or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So these people who shout, Lord, Lord, usually believe. In fact, if you tell me they have something to hide, I can quickly accept that.
Yeah.
I would not even be shocked in future if I learn something about Ruto that we are not learning.
Yeah, so anyway, so Jirongo and Ruto climbed the ranks together.
Jirongo climbed the ladder and pulled Ruto. But Ruto, it's like some apartments with stairs.
Yeah.
You go this way, you go this way, zigzag
until you get to the top.
Until you get the top. Ruto, when he was here, Jirongo assisted him to be here.
Yes.
Then Raila assisted him to be
here.
Then he zigzagging.
And then Uhuru assisted him to get here.
Yeah.
And then now he somehow machined this.
So that is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You assist Ruto, and Ruto overtakes you.
Yeah.
You at whatever.
Stepping stone. He uses you as a stepping stone. Yeah.
So that is what I believe about him.
But do you believe Jirongo assisted Moi to stay in power?
Yeah, in 1992.
If Jirongo wasn't there in 92, would Moi have continued to be in power?
Can I say if YK 92, not Jirongo?
Okay.
YK 92, yeah.
But it wasn't Jirongo the man machining
what
YK
was
92?
There are 5 people who met.
Okay.
5 young men. During those days, we were young men. 5 young men who met. One was called Mwangale.
Yeah.
And the other 4 were Kinakimukuj, all the 4 were Kalenjin.
Yeah.
And
except for Mwangale.
Pardon?
And Jirongo.
I don't know whether he's related to Mwangale or anything. But those 5 people met, and it was felt that if you start a youth organization where 4 out of 5 are the tribe of the president. So they looked for somebody, they sat down and looked for somebody who's fitted and the person who fitted the bill best.
You're saying they looked among them, and the person who fit the bill
was Jirongo.
Yes.
If Jirongo would not have been there, somebody else would have been there. Yeah. And then we have something, mnaweza anzisha chama.
Yeah.
Na kuna mtu wa kimbelembele.
Yeah. Jirongo was the kimbelembele guy.
Yeah.
And so this bill that we're talking about, what is this bill that Jirongo fit?
They wanted somebody maybe affable. They wanted somebody, somebody who can move the crowd, somebody who organizational values and whatever.
Yeah.
So Jirongo, there are several who fit, but the person who fit most was Jirongo.
Jirongo fit the best. Yeah.
Because if Jirongo would not have been there, or if Jirongo would not have been born, they still would have found somebody else.
Yeah.
But then he came and overshadowed them. And they were also comfortable with that, because assuming story would have gone out, that is a front for Kalenjins.
Yeah. But I think Jirongo did very well for himself. I think he machined around the system, and he knew a lot of corrupt dealings that went on in this country, and he was corrupt himself.
Jirongo, if he were to sit for this, he would have written a very good thesis on deal cutting. Actually, two people recommended him.
Yeah.
I think it also had to do with the people who recommended him. There was Fred Waiganjo, and there was Ezekiel Yugi.
Yeah.
They recommended him. In most of the cases, somebody who can who can step somewhere without leaving footsteps.
Yeah. A very interesting character. You know, one of the things that intrigues me, is a correlation between Jirongo and Jacob Juma.
Yeah, okay, I'll come to that.
Let's go there.
Okay. Jirongo is my age mate.
Yeah.
4 months older than me.
Yeah.
Jirongo, they are not related with Jacob Juma.
Yes.
But what happened is that Jirongo, he had so many building constructions and whatever. So he saw somebody whom he noticed that had talent.
Yeah.
And educated him. Jirongo paid fees for Jacob Juma.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was his guardian.
Okay. How younger than Jirongo was Jacob Juma?
Very young.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Jacob Juma is more than 10 years younger than us.
Okay.
Yeah, was a young boy.
So he basically became a benefactor of, or the other way, he became a benefactor of the guy. And so I think I heard Jirongo saying a lot of things about what was going to happen to Jacob Juma or something like that, and then at some point it just disappeared.
He's the one who brought him up, and then Jacob Juma became an adult and started his own things.
Yeah.
But after he was educated and whatever, I don't know whether Jirongo recommended Jacob Juma to Jimmy Wanjigi, but I believe that when Jacob Juma associated with Jimmy Wanjigi, then he continued that way.
Oh, so Jacob then kind of sidelined Jirongo and went on his own pathway?
No, it's like, you know, Jirongo has assisted several people.
Okay.
So I think such people, when they have assisted you and you become independent and I think that they would prefer that way.
Yeah.
Than
you being dependent on them always.
Yeah, I think it is more like that.
Would you imagine that Jirongo knew what exactly happened to Jacob Juma? Because I think that's a case that has never been concluded properly.
No, Jirongo has nothing to do with Jacob Juma's death. But Jacob Juma's death has got to do with Jimmy Wanjigi.
What are you saying?
Okay, let me do this. Jimmy Wanjigi had a lot of deals.
Yeah.
He was the one who was even to... You see, these people become rich even through... Like many companies, when you start a company, you should have a local partner.
Yeah.
So Wanjigi started a company, and they agreed with the Chinese that SGR has to be made from Mombasa to Nairobi.
Yeah.
And it was Wanjigi's company which was to be the local. You don't have even to be an expert. You just start a company called whatever, transport or construction.
Yeah.
And then the Chinese come and say you are their local partner.
Yes.
And then you get a lot of money. And when Uhuru and Ruto came in, they cut that.
Yes.
So Wanjigi was using Keter of Nandi Hills and doing the dirty work for him. Keter of Nandi Hills and Jacob Juma to expose things. So when Jacob Juma calls a press conference and then says everything, whatever, you know who has sent him. So there's a time when Uhuru told Keter, you know, Jimmy Wanjigi was a Saitoti man.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one who was financing Saitoti.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he was financing right. Well, after Saitoti passed away.
By that time, when Jimmy Wanjigi was supporting
Raila.
No, Saitoti, or at the time when Saitoti fell through the helicopter, it is quite possible if you asked Jimmy Wanjigi who Raila was, maybe you would not even know him. Of course, I'm joking.
Yeah.
What I mean,
but they were tight with Saitoti, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Anything about Saitoti, Jimmy Wanjigi, and nobody knew how Jimmy Wanjigi looked.
Yeah.
Then Saitoti died, and you see, some of these things we are talking, they are deals.
Yeah.
So Wanjigi went and saw Uhuru and Ruto. Said, my candidate is dead, so I want to transfer. And you know, he had to. That is why he was saying that Ruto. There's a time when he said Ruto and there's a long story. You know, initially, because Ruto and Uhuru had cases, so there was even a plan of either Kalonzo Musyoka to be the candidate and maybe the Musalia. And Wanjigi just told them, he ordered them the way you order your employee.
Yeah.
He ordered them and said, look for a way you'll tell Kalonzo is not going to be the candidate.
Yeah.
Just, it's up to you.
Figure it out.
Yeah. So, and you know, Uhuru smokes in private. So they say that Uhuru was very nervous.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to tell Kalonzo anything. So he went and smoked and whatever. Then he said, for the two positions, they are taken. Look for any other. And they were even suggesting that Kalonzo becomes the speaker or something like that.
Yeah.
So you find he ordered. And then when Saitoti died, he told, Uhuru and Ruto that for me to transfer support to you, you have to guarantee me the what do you call the SGR to Nairobi.
Contract. Yeah.
They said it's okay, but when they were sworn in,
they forgot him.
Yeah. So there was a time when they were in Eldoret, and Uhuru just told Keter, tell your friend that when he came, we had already agreed with other people for SGR.
Yes.
Now, if he is interested, there is still SGR from Nairobi to Kampala.
Yes.
He can take that. So you can see he was playing the background, and he was using people like Keter and Jacob Juma.
Yeah. And so when you say that the person who has everything to do with Jacob Juma's death is Wanjigi, what do you mean by that?
Let's do this. Jacob Juma used to say, if anything happens to me, blame Ruto. I think Ruto would be stupid. I'm not saying Ruto did not kill him. Maybe Ruto killed him. As a Christian, we know that Judgment Day we will know a lot of secrets.
Yes.
But before then, we can make guesses. Now, he used to say, if anything happens to me, blame Ruto.
Yes.
Don't you think that if I hate Ruto, I can kill Jacob Juma and then Ruto is blamed? There is a slight possibility.
Yeah.
And then, let us look at Wanjigi. Before Saitoti died, nobody knew who Wanjigi was.
Yeah.
Even Saitoti's funeral, Wanjigi played a very big part, but there was no camera to take him or anything. He used to play a background, and he would send people like that.
Yes.
Okay, fast forward, here is Nani dead, Jacob Juma. Within hours, he has ordered for a very expensive coffin from Britain.
But isn't Wanjigi Jacob Juma's friend? I mean, if my friend passes away, I would order the best coffin for them from anywhere.
Within 3 hours?
Even within a minute.
Okay.
Well, not within a minute, but reasonably, I would want him to have the best casket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then too, he went to see the widow.
Okay.
And when he went to see the widow, later on, after the funeral, people said, after the funeral, not people, lawyers and whatever, they just told the widow that now your husband is dead. Everything that is written in his name will now be
yours.
Changed. If there is a title deed, there's a vehicle or anything, because they cannot belong to a dead person.
Yes, they have to belong to you.
So we want inventory of everything he left with you so that we pursue. Those were lawyers and advisors. So she said that within 3 hours of Jacob Juma dying, Nani said, do you know where your husband keeps files? He said, yes, I know. Then bring on the files. Brought in the files. He took away some of the files.
Wanjigi took some of the
Wanjigi
files.
took those files. Now, these lawyers went to Wanjigi. You see, some things are a bit hard to prove.
Yeah.
Because if Wanjigi would have been told, you took files, and he would have said, no, I didn't take. You see, that would have been the end of the case.
Yeah.
Because it will be one person against the other. But when he was asked, he said, I took. Now, can you bring back? He said, oh, no.
Yeah.
And even up to...
But what is wrong with him taking files, Mr. Khwatenge?
Okay.
I would imagine that if I was my friend's friend and my friend passes away and maybe we had some business dealings together, now the things that he was safekeeping for our business, I should probably go and collect them and keep them at home.
Yeah.
In a safe place by myself.
It is possible that way.
Yeah.
But then, and you know Wanjigi is a Kikuyu. But, and then from that time, after Jacob Juma, is now when Wanjigi now started addressing presses and whatever. So to me, those three things make me believe that I may be wrong. I may be wrong.
Yeah.
Because I was not there.
Yeah.
And I didn't organize it. But I may be wrong, but what I believe is that Jacob Juma, upon his death, first a coffin was immediately ordered from London, very expensive, within hours.
Yeah.
Files were taken away. And since that day, Wanjigi ceased sending other people to talk for him. He started talking for himself.
Yeah. He became vocal. And I've seen him even on podcasts. Now he's gone on a couple of podcasts and he's a very interesting character.
If Jacob Juma would have been alive today, very few people would have known how Jimmy Wanjigi looks.
Interesting. So, we've had a very interesting discussion today, man, Mr. Khwatenge, and it's gone in very different places. And I'm very sorry that you've not been able to solve the deaths of Agwin Skodek, Ronald Ngala, Julia Ward. But we've talked about many other, deaths and assassinations, about Ouko and the death of Kibaki, Moi, Jacob Juma, JM, Raila, Jirongo, and so on and so forth. And, one thing that you've said here over and over again, we will all die one day. But I think it is sad when someone takes the life of someone else before their time. Khwatenge, thanks a lot for hanging out here with me, man, and sharing these stories that I think are of key importance to the generations that will come, many years from now. I think when they will listen to these stories at some point, they will be like, man,
True.
As we're learning this plane, there's a tradition that we have here on this podcast. We normally treat our guests like presidents. And in this case today, you are President Khwatenge, and we borrowed this from the presidency of the United States, where the president in office normally leaves a letter for the next president who's coming into office.
Yeah.
And since this is a podcast, what we do here is we ask questions. And so the guest who was here most recently left a question for you. I normally don't say this question until I'm just about to ask it. So I'm going to ask you this question now.
Yeah.
How can you make a less fortunate person afford a smile without using any form of finance?
A less fortunate person?
afford a smile without using any
afford a
money.
smile without financial whatever.
Yeah.
First of all, I believe money is the source of all evil,
Okay. Not the love of money.
or both. The first glasses I wore was I lost it because of money.
Okay.
I was given 100 shillings by my boss.
Yeah.
Then I decided to go and drink. When I drank, I don't even remember which bar I left my glasses.
Yeah.
So for taking alcohol of 100 shillings, I lost a glass. But those days, glasses were very expensive.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can get glasses of 3,000 very good. But in those days, the simplest glasses were worth 3,000.
Yeah.
So I lost glasses worth 3,000 because of so money brings problem.
Yeah.
But interacting with somebody, visiting them,
Yeah.
I think that is what my father taught me.
Yeah.
We were staying in Madaraka. We were even staying in Kileleshwa, very near Methodist guest house. We used to stay in, we were dynasty. But my father taught us that be visiting relatives who are in the slums.
Yeah.
In connecting with those people are, if you connect with those people, you make their life better. Make their life better. Be visiting them constantly. Stay with them. Maybe once in a while, you visit them, you stay with them, feel their life.
Yeah.
Eat omena with them, which they have cooked.
Yeah.
They really, I think that one, they really appreciate more than money.
Yeah.
And as I've just said, there are occasions when you give somebody money and it brings problem. I've even seen a place, especially in the political side,
Yeah.
someone, you leave their money and then the people there fight.
Yeah.
So to some extent, money it brings problems, but living with them, being part of them,
Yeah.
it makes them appreciate more. Yeah.
Man, I think that is very deep. And I think that kindness has been lost over time, slowly by slowly. Here's the opportunity now to write a question to the next guest.
Can I say so that you write?
I normally don't want to see the question, and I normally appreciate it when the guest does it themselves. So I'm just going to make sure that it's there you go. So
it's a question or a comment?
A question. So you're asking a question to the next guest on the show.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Khwatenge.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, man, for hanging out here with me.
Yeah.
This has been quite informative. It's been quite the history lesson that we normally wouldn't get, in a conventional way.
Yeah.
And I hope that generations of leaders who come from today, or people who probably end up in positions of power from today, would take care of their subjects, of the people that they take care of. Because I think when you kill someone and then you eventually die, I would imagine that maybe if I was killing someone and then their years are added to my life, then probably that makes a little bit more sense. But the fact that if I would kill someone and then eventually I'm also going to die, then I think that level, that playing field is so leveled that it is just unfortunate that I deny the people who depend on this person for their happiness, their well-being, and maybe even their livelihood. I just subject them to more suffering. And it is just wrong, downright wrong. But thank you very much for being willing to share all this. Maybe one final question for you. You do have a YouTube channel and you share all these things that we talked about here. Yeah. So aren't you ever scared that this will get you in trouble?
I'm not scared. Actually, it even removes weight on me. And like the NIS, if I were to be sincere, I think the NIS would just tell me, don't do it. Or conduct us, because out of the, let's say, 85%, there is 10 to 15% that they gain from that.
Yeah.
But once you believe that what you're doing is right, it's okay. Plus, when I was, I joined the intelligence without knowing what intelligence was.
Yeah.
My father was a CID officer. My father was a crime. He was working in the crimes record.
Yes.
Mokurueni police station. He's the one who typed Dedan Kimathi's file.
Yes.
And my father spent most of his time in railway police and then the CID.
Yeah.
But even after I completed my Form 6, I just knew that CID and Special Branch, they looked alike.
Yeah.
But I could not know. So in my channel, I try to make people, to demystify. This is a department that the government allocates a lot of funds on that. But most important, I would want kids who are still in school, of which level. Let's say junior school, I would prefer grade 7, 8, and 9 to have an idea of what it is, so that those who want to join the intelligence can join knowing. Most of us joined intelligence without knowing what it is.
Yeah.
But if somebody from grade 7 to 9 has an idea of what intelligence is about and makes that decision, then to me, I would really be happy. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Khwatenge. I'm going to link Mr. Khwatenge's YouTube channel in the description to this video. So if you haven't followed him yet, go over there and listen to his many history lessons. You would be amazed. If you made it this far, I think it is because you did enjoy this episode. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and remember to tell your friends to tell their friends. This is a new year, 2026. Enjoy it, and may it bring you joy. This has been The Couch Connect. Till next time, do take care.
Amen.
Kwaheri.